We rip crowds, whole lot of fire and a little bit of bass is all it take to make the place get wild. Whole lot of style and a little bit of cake is all it take to make a flip side. My flows and a little bit of bass is all it take to make the block get wild. My style and a little bit of cheese is all it take to make her. LT got the block on smash, popping tape, step on gas and go yay yay. Pay homage but do the shit the Bay way. Beating down the block, trunk sound like a melee. Flip side, flow water, a riptide. Might have to film this with a fisheye. Elizabeth Tower, big time. Coast to coast, I get mine. Check from time to time to spit rhymes. Now it's my time to serve. Come with the crime of ripping these beats, killing these flows, cooking this dope. I don't play with my nose. I'm in a 215 digging gold, cracking codes and selling out shows. Picture that, strike a pose. I'm out in Germantown with the bros. We rip crowds, whole lot of fire and a little bit of bass is all it take to make the place get wild. Whole lot of style and a little bit of cake is all it take to make her flip side. My flows and a little bit of bass is all it take to make the block get wild. My smile and a little bit of cheese is all it take to make her leave.
We take them to Tower and Nobu, y'all bugging, y'all be taking them to make believe. Listen, we rip crowds, got the name freeway from driving, we whip miles. Heard the track like Russell Body, we reached out. We've been eating since 2003, we been iced out. Can't no rap around like me, we can't switch styles. Glorious for rap, we hustle, we grind from the muscle and blue crowd. Victorious, y'all, think y'all hot as me, y'all. Niggas gotta be higher than 6 stories as y'all know how the story go. Freezer sickening with the flow, carry weight from Philly to Golden State like the Warriors.
We rip crowds, whole lot of fire and a little bit of bass is all it takes to make the place get wild. Whole lot of style and a little bit of cake is all it takes to make her flip side. My flows and a little bit of bass is all it takes to make the block get wild. My smile and a little bit of cheese is all it takes to make her leave.
With these triple OGs, I'm finna do like a P and take a hoe from you. You smell the scent of the weed, but that is not what I mean when I say I bring the smoke to you. Peak crack and I ain't for play. I got a Mac like Dre, hanging in the Bay all day. Then it's back to PA to bust a play. Well, old Russell say, you on hustle, you in the way. Hey, flip side with Philadelphia Freeway and P-Day. This is too easy. If need be, come see me. I get your flow tighter. Ring, I could ghostwrite for your ghostwriter.
We rip crowds, whole lot of fire and a little bit of bass is all it takes to make the place get wild. Whole lot of style and a little bit of cake is all it takes to make her flip side. My flows and a little bit of bass is all it takes to make the block get wild. My smile and a little bit of cheese is all it takes to make her leave. Hey, that's right. Stop playing. We in a 215, 267. You heard? We love all that shit. I'm outside.
Chelsea. Yo, more is less. Less is more or less. Say no more is less. Ever more, say less. Listen more. Yo. More love, more life, more freedom. Less heathens channeling demons. More conversations with meaning. Less trying to slide in the freaks' DMs. Less separation, more elevation, more education. Less hesitation, less follow fashion. More leaders, more queens in love with their features. Less whips and chains, more kings, less slaves, less chemicals on my reefer. Give more to the poor, less to the rich. More people trying to think deeper. More ambition, less patience. More brotherhood, but less masons. Less mumble rap on them stations. More spirulina, less bacon. Less agents, limitations. Less racist, less cages. Feel with man them caught with them yay bricks. More ways of escaping the matrix. More power to the people. They want more cowards and more evil, so they can drain every drop of the goodness we have and leave us sour and feeble. More rebels and more riders. More non-performers, more fire to burn out the devils and liars. More role models that inspire. More directions, less infections. More weapons for protection against the government's twisted intentions. I want more answers than questions. Yo.
Love is understanding.
Psalms 127. See that? Except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman watch it. But in vain. Thank you, it's just another day. See that? It's just another day. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Wake up this morning, roll out the earth before me start yawning. Turn round, bust a kiss for me, darling. Tell her, say, honey, me a touching at the street. In the street, me see poor people balling. Enough juvenile diesel, yam from money. Where the black woman future me oxen. Where the system a do fishy. No, big up the girl, them we fight it alone. And a race 2, 3, picnic on them one. Where the man, they no man, no the home. Babylon have them in a jail. Big up the juvenile, them in a the street. Where you say them have to make it and not touch the chrome. Them no one with the claim our own. But Africa now found no hole in a row. Get the youth, we go on and on. Babylon, where we go. Hungry from morning till night come. Them want we believe our lives so. Them a wonder if the youth, them a go stop. No. I wonder if the ghetto a go drop. No. Them a wonder if we catching out the trap. No. I wonder if Jah turn him back. No. Thank you, Jamie, wake up this morning. Turn up and smile out when we see it storming. Me vision say better days coming. Every day that me a pray. Me no see no job, now no free education, but them did promise. None of them never give with nothing. It's like ghetto youth lost to the system. Every day that me a pray. No, big up the girl, them we fight it alone. And a race 2, 3, picnic on them one. Where the man, they no man, no the home. Babylon have them in a jail. Big up the juvenile, them in a the street. Where you say them have to make it and not touch the chrome. Them no one we fi claim our own. But Africa now found no hole in a row. Get the youth, we go on and on. Babylon, where we go. Hungry from morning till night come. Them want we believe our lives so. Them a wonder if the youth, them a go stop. No. I wonder if the ghetto a go drop. No. Them a wonder if we catching out the trap. No. I wonder if Jah turn him back. No. Thank you, Jamie, wake up this morning. Roll out the earth before me start yawning. Turn round, bust a kiss for me, darling. Tell her, say, honey, me a touching at the street. In the street, me see poor people balling. Enough juvenile diesel, me am from morning. Where the black woman future me oxen. Where the system a do fishy. No, big up the girl, them we fight it alone. And a race 2, 3, picnic on them one. Where the man, they no man, no the home. Babylon have them in a jail.
Yeah.
Babylon have them in a jail.
Chevelle Anderson. Yeah. Yeah. Look. Yeah. Stay to myself, mindset like a soldier. Maintain life with your tears on my shoulder. Do a little yoga till the stress turns sober. On the main line with the kings moving kosher. Stay within the spirit, make time for the culture. Ever changing with the stars, yeah, supernova. Climb with the best, we define God's chosen. Stay on the left, in my prime felt golden. Cause with effect, so my mind stayed open. Graduate time, make way for the throne. Educate myself, pull the sword from the stone. Live a life of fear, but the money makes you grown. Smelling like Savage.
Wine in my glass.
Pouring out the liquor on the
run from the past.
Main line tested with the snakes in the grass. Yeah, I took a chance. More life, so advanced. Yeah.
Gotta get it right. Can't seem to focus. You got breath so time. Don't wait for no one. It ain't always going.
Live your life.
Gotta get it right.
Gotta get it right.
Can't seem to focus. You got breath so time. Don't wait for no one. It ain't always going.
Look. Have you blown life shown? I stay fully closed. Cross time made my path, case you didn't know. Ultra being, all seeing on the dark road. Third eye multiply deep from the soul. All in my space, complete the hidden goals. Full of fancy clothes with the swag Holy Ghost. Head to watch me grow, taking life fully slow. Stressed with the work, but we try to stick together. Tough times ahead, rough like Egyptian leather. Free your mind, take the time to release the pressure. Hidden gems, that's the jewel, never follow rules. Complicate the mission, on site with the tools. Mind vast, taught never shed a tear. When the clouds clear, find me by the open stairs. Writing code with a message just to beat my fears. Stay your ears, listen as the birds say.
Gotta get it right. Can't seem to fold cause you got breath so time. Don't wait for no one.
Yeah, big up family. Yeah.
Gotta get it right. Can't seem to focus. You got rep so tight. Don't wait for no one. It ain't no way.
Yeah, it's a sweet tune still. Sweet little rhythm. Sweet little rhythm. All right, let me get to. Come on, man. Let's play the anthem, man. Let's play the anthem. The anthem. We're gonna turn this one up.
Oh, well.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Boy, some of them just a preach love. Deep in their heart, they don't know what is love. Some of them just a preach love. But deep in their heart, they don't know what is love. Them just a fight. Boy, them just a fight. Boy, and that no right. No, and that no right. No. If they see their brothers make one move in life, if they see their sisters make one move in life, then there's a fight. Whoa, and that's no right. No, then there's a fight. Whoa, and that's no right. No, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Whoa, no. Some of them just a preach love, but deep in their heart they don't know what is love. Some of them just a preach love, but deep in their heart they don't know what is love. Them just a fight. Whoa, them just a fight. Yes, and that's the right. No, and that's the right. No, oh no. Whoa, I know. If they see their brothers make one step to further the progress in life, boy, them just a fight. Yes. If they see their sisters make one step to further the progress in life, boy, them just a fight. Yes. And that's no right. No, them just a fight. Yes. Some of them just a preach love. Deep in their heart they don't know what is love. Some of them just a preach love. Deep in their heart they don't know what is love. Them just a fight. Boy, and that's no right. No, them just a fight. Yes, and that's no right. No, some of them just a preach love. Deep in their heart they don't know what is love. Some of them just a preach love. Deep in their heart they don't know what is love. No, fight. And that's the right. Oh, fight. And that's the right. Oh, them a fight. Fight. Right.
I'm on, bigger family, walk on. We just saying. Oh, everyone's good, man. Holding the vibes, man.
Fight.
The road is fluffy.
Fight.
Come on. Our Asians just black people speak. Nah. That's the left. That's Habasha. That's the left. That's the horn. Huh? That's the Davidian look at it, huh? Well, go on. Happy Friday, though. We got the food in the building. Yeah, man. Rolling, man. Yes, family. As you enter the chat, just put your like number in the chat. Keep it moving. Yes, we got Talk Real podcast. Come on. Come on, man. Come talk to me. See the link there? Talk to me, man. Happy Friday, Talk Real. You know, make sure you follow up the Talk Real podcast, man. Get me, my fellow pod sister there. They got the whole pod squad. They got everyone that made it to the pod squad live event. It was so sick. And if you never made it, make sure you make it to my next event, man. We got things going in. Look out, man. Stay in touch. Get me, stay locked in. Get out online on all platforms. Get out online. You have to find me. Feel me? Catch on TikTok, live streaming most days as well. If I get a chance, maybe. You know? We got man like TRILL in the building. Yeah, man, I like this. I like this guy. Oh, yeah, let's get to the. Yeah, definitely, definitely. All right.
Let's talk now.
Let's get to this. What we got? All right. You know they've been. All right. Check this out. There's a couple stories.
The sentences.
So this one says men jailed for clashes at anti-racism protests. So I don't know if you lot know, but all these people that are getting nicked for rioting and whatnot, they are they're getting fast-tracked through the system. So man's getting their court date, man's getting their sentencing all quick. This is all within a week. Man's getting sentenced. So they're not playing around. They're not ramping, bro. Let me change the screen. Yeah, they ain't ramping. Fast tracking, man, on that.
In your case, Samir Ali, for the offence of affray, the sentence is 20 months imprisonment.
Mad.
In your case, Adnan Ghafoor, for the offence of affray, the sentence is 18 months imprisonment.
Crazy.
In addition, you will serve a consecutive period of 12 months for the breach of the suspended sentence order. The total sentence in your case will be one of 2.5 years in prison. You will both serve up to 1/2 of those sentences in custody before you are released on license. If you fail to abide by the conditions of your license, you can be returned to prison to serve some or all of the remainder of the custodial term. The victim surcharge will apply, and I will make a collection order. Those are the sentences. You may take them down.
You're watching there the recorder of Leeds, Judge Guy Curl, sentencing Samir Ali, 21 years old, for affray, and Adnan Ghafoor, who's 31 years old, for the same offence, both of which had surrendered themselves to police and admitted their guilt. But Ali sentenced to 20 months for affray, Adnan Ghafoor 18 months, and then also serving an additional 12 months for a suspended driving sentence, meaning he will spend the next 2.5 years in jail. Well, let's bring in Becky Cottrell.
2.5
who is
years
outside
in
Leeds
jail.
Crown Court for us. And Becky,
get me.
Just tell us more about what we've just been hearing.
Yes, this all sentenced around some violence that broke out just around the corner from here, outside the art gallery in Leeds last Saturday. There had been some far-right protesters who had clashed with a group of about 17 Asian men, two of which were the defendants you were just hearing being sentenced there. It is not clear, the judge said, from CCTV footage of the evidence exactly what led to this clash. The defence barristers for these two men had claimed that they were the victims of racial abuse at the hands of the far-right protesters, but that could not be determined in the CCTV footage, although the judge accepted that that may have happened. It seems like, from what the judge has been describing, that Mr. Ali was the leader in this violence. He punched some of the far-right protesters and kicked a man who was lying on the floor before being pulled away by another person that was counter-protesting with him. We understand that Mr. Ghaffur also punched some of these men who were part of this far-right protest. The judge was keen to highlight it wasn't just the fact that they had been violent.
Check this. So remember, you can't beat up a far-right man, you know. You can't beat up a racist. That's what this is letting you know. This is letting you know, if you think, these men are racist, so I'm going to go there barefaced and I'm going to brat man up. Yeah? Man's getting 2.5 years in pen and these things. Mind yourself, family. I'm just saying that mind yourself. Be careful, innit? Be wary of the law and know what you're doing at all times. Remember, yeah, I used to deliver a workshop. You get me? When I used to go to like the schools and the young offenders institutes and that, yeah, I used to deliver a workshop called Crime and Consequences. Sometimes people are doing stuff, they don't even know what they're doing is a crime, or they don't know what the type of crime is that they're doing, what it's classified as, and they don't know the consequences of these crimes. Yeah, and remember, yeah, there's a difference between doing a crime, committing a crime, and doing something wrong in my eyes. So I'm not assuming anyone's guilt or moral standing. I'm just saying, if you're involved in activities that are considered to be criminal, please be aware. That's what I'm saying. Please be aware. I know enough, man. They think a tear up for tear up in these type of circumstances. Just be careful. People going out there bait face, bare face. I don't know what people are thinking. I don't get it. I don't get it. They did it the last time that there was riots and that people was doing this bare face thing as well. Like, you go and fucking learn. Bare face, no gloves. You go and learn driving off in your own car and doing all kinds of nonsense. Yeah, my brethren went to jail, lost his job and everything because he was seen loading drinks into the boot of his car. So he carried drinks. Hold on. Yeah, so he'd carried drinks away from like where there was some looting going on or whatever, or whoever he got the drinks from. But he was seen loading them into his car, and a neighbor, not even a neighbor, somebody looking out their window took down his driver's license, right? 2-2s, he got raided, boom, boom, boom. Brother, he went jail, he lost his job. It was peak for him, you know, fucked up his housing, all sorts, you know, so just be careful, man. Yeah, be careful. Don't be stupid. Big up Black Fox. Yo, Black Fox, put like the show and put the number if you like in the chat, please, my brother or sister. I'm not sure. Let me not misgender you.
But the fact that this violence had broken out in a public place next to a bar with a lot of people who would have seen this and been frightened. He also said that missiles were thrown by this group of counter-protesters, not just at the far-right protesters, but that one missile, we don't know what it was exactly, had been thrown at this bar of people. Now, the defence barristers were keen to highlight that Islamophobic threats had been made against these two men. The defence barrister for Mr. Ghaffur was also keen to highlight that he was sorry for his actions and that he realised how it would have upset and frightened people out in the town that day. We also heard character references for Mr. Ali. One of those was from the mosque where he volunteered, the mosque near him where he volunteers.
They don't give a damn about whether you volunteered at the mosque, bro. They don't care, man. They don't even care that you was being abused or whatever by racists or racist terms or whatever. They don't care about all of that. Yeah, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
The food bank, but ultimately the judge said that regardless of what had taken place, whether or not they had been the victims of racial abuse, that didn't matter. That people who conduct themselves in this violent way must face the law. And that is why he said today he had to impose these jail sentences. And just to remind you, 20 months is what Mr. Ali will be serving, 2.5 years for Mr. Ghaffur. That's slightly longer because he had breached a suspended sentence. He had a previous conviction for dangerous driving and was serving a suspended sentence. This violence will have breached the conditions of that suspended sentence. Both men will be eligible to be released on licence halfway through their sentences. But it will be hoped by people in higher places that by sentencing people who get caught up in this violence, who instigate this violence, that other people who might be thinking about taking to the streets, whether that's far-right protesters or counter-protesters, as in the case of these two men, that they will be dissuaded doing so when they see the lengthy sentences. And the process for this has all been very fast. These men were convicted just this week. Now, in the context of the British court system, to be sentenced later in the same week is extremely fast, but it's all about getting this process done quickly and dissuading as many people as possible from continuing the violence that we've seen.
Becky, outside Leeds, crowd.
And that's why I don't think no one's out today. No one was out yesterday. You get me? They calm down. I don't know if they're waiting for weekend or what. But yeah, see it there? Mad. Yeah, man. Yeah, the link is there. If you want to jump on, the link is there, pinned to the top of the chat. Whoever that is. You're more than welcome to jump on. So engineered and orchestrated. It's mad. These lot just handed in their freedom, boy.
The recent disturbances have led to hundreds of arrests being made across the country. Dozens have so far been charged. Among them, 18-year-old Cole Stewart, seen on CCTV throwing bricks at police in Darlington on Monday night, one of them hitting an officer. He pleaded guilty to violent disorder and has been remanded in custody. In Merseyside alone, violent disorder has left over 90 officers injured, including some with...
Man said, wow. Is this the... Is... All right, 1 second, man. Let me let you on. Yo, what's good? Hello? Yo, come off mute. Unmute yourself so we can talk. I can't. You're not talking. Hello, hello, hello. Are you there? Yo. Nah. I don't know, man. Don't know what's going on.
With leg fractures, broken jaws, and smashed teeth.
So this is what's happened to the police. Leg fractures, broken jaws, smashed teeth. These are some of the...
With leg fractures, broken jaws. In Merseyside alone, violent disorder has left over 90 officers injured, including some with leg fractures, broken jaws, and smashed teeth. Today, after being fast-tracked through the judicial process,
yeah, these men got to stick together inside, boy. I'm telling you.
First of the Liverpool rioters was sentenced.
The 3 men sentenced today are the tip of the iceberg and just the start of what will be a very painful process for many who foolishly chose to involve themselves in violent unrest.
Mad.
Delivering those sentences, the Recorder of Liverpool, the same judge who last week lifted the anonymity order.
Now, people are shook right now. People are shook right now. I know this for sure. Yeah, they're like, yo, why did I throw that brick? Why, why did I dash that bottle? Damn. Yeah. Ceasefire in Gaza. That's why riot stopped. What are you talking about, man? Big up, Rafu. Salute. Big up, man, like Steps. Yeah, man. All right, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. So, yeah, jump on. So, yeah, people are getting their little birds and that. Yes, man.
The order preventing 17-year-old Axel Ruder Cabana being named as the person charged with the attack on a children's dance group in Southport last Monday. His Honour Judge Menery told the men before him today that the grief of the people of Southport had effectively been hijacked by this callous behaviour. He went on to say that their actions and the actions of hundreds of others had brought disgrace to the town of Southport and the city of Liverpool. Derek Drummond, a 58-year-old from Southport, was jailed for 3 years for violent disorder and assault on an emergency worker at the first of the riots initially sparked by the girls' deaths in his hometown. The court heard he'd now lost his job and was absolutely ashamed of the way he behaved. I've let Southport down, he said. I've let the kids down. I've let my family down. The court was told that Declan Gearan from Liverpool, sentenced to 30 months in prison for violent disorder and arson, was not a clever man and didn't know what far left or far right even meant. He was filmed setting a police van on fire that will cost more than £30,000 to replace. Also jailed Liam Riley, a 41-year-old from Liverpool, given a 20-month term for violent disorder and a racially aggravated public order offence.
I am looking to charge...
Birding man, splashing man's face on Front Street, splashing man's lanes, doxing man. You get me? It's peak for the Dunnies. You get me? Well, if there was an organised retaliation type of mentality from the other side, then it might be peak for these, man. I don't know if they're going to get recognised. I don't know if they're going to, you know, obviously... their white brethren in jail might, you know, protect them. I don't know, but it's not a good look. It's not a good look, boy. Imagine you got a mortgage, but you're going to jail for 3 years. It's peak. Telling you, cuz. Warren says this is fraudulent. So why don't you jump on, brother? Like, what's the problem? Why don't you jump on, man? Jump on, Warren. You get me? Mazza.
Charge the most serious offences that reflect the criminality that has occurred. I want to do that in order to give the judges maximum capability to pass sentences which are deserved by the conduct that we have seen.
Hundreds of extra prosecutions.
Yo, so what I'm wondering is, a month ago, 2 months ago, they said that there's only 700 spaces left in the UK prisons. So where are they putting these dons? Where's everyone gonna go? It's mad. They got a plan, boy. Because they said by next year they want to do some early release thing, and so they got a plan. I don't know, man. Big up, Born.
What up, Jez?
What's good? What's good?
Man, nothing, man. I heard it's going crazy over there. Just I know I'm late, but y'all know I'm the American brother. So what's just a quick recap? Why is it riots going on over there?
All right.
A quick summary, man. What's going on?
Explain to an alien. Explain to an alien why we. All right. Basically, somebody went to a dance class for little girls, and basically used his knife, and you know, deleted 3 young girls, and used his knife on like 5 others, including a staff member, and like some of them are in critical condition. So like there's been 3, you know, of little girls. We're talking, I don't know, 5, 4, 5, and some 12, some other shit like, do you know what I mean? So that's a crazy thing. Yeah. Basically, the rumors started to spread that it was a Muslim that did it. Yeah, but basically it wasn't confirmed or nothing. Before it could get confirmed, people started making their way to the local mosque. It was confirmed that this boy is not Muslim. He's from Africa. He's from
Rwanda.
Okay,
I heard
you know
that.
what I mean, and whatnot, and he was born in Cardiff, which is Wales, which is England, right? He was born in England or UK. He was born in Britain. Anyway, white people just started beating up Asians, smashing up Asian property, Asian houses, and whatever. Couple black guys got jumped. You know, lone black guys got jumped, wrong place, wrong time, whatever. And you know, they're screaming out, "Packy this, Packy that, go home, Packy." Kids are walking saying, "Packy's out." You know, which is like, you know, that's like an Asian slur. You know.
Yeah. Whites versus the Asians.
Yeah. So it's like white versus Asians, but then kind of they've touched some. They entered. Well, black people entered the group chat when obviously the footage went out there of them like kind of jumping black guys 3 different occasions, right? So like, it's like, yo, black people entered the group chat like, yo, what's really going on? And yeah, these white guys just been rioting, and that's really it. It's not been that deep.
So they're just going like to public places, and these are the white guys. The white guys are rioting.
The white guys, the patriots.
What are they saying? Are they saying they want justice for the
No. They're saying
their strength.
They're saying they want immigration to stop. They want England to be English, Britain to be Britain again.
Yeah, they want it.
They want everything. Yo, it's like, you know, they just letting out their racist views and using this as a thing. And Islamophobia, Islam, and Islam's got to go. But Islam's not even involved. But they don't care no more. They're just like, yo, yeah, all this immigration. So now it's come to the point. If you look at my title, I said, "Am I an immigrant?" Because it's come to the point where they say some people are saying, even though this dude was born here, the fact that his parents are not from here doesn't make him British, right? So that would include me.
Yeah, you're an immigrant, James. For real. I mean, you know, even when I get on my shit, on my foundational Black American shit, yeah. Because if you was in America, then you traveled over here.
I would have been born there.
But that means your parents fled. But however you got over here, you traveled.
No, I didn't travel. I didn't travel.
But your parents did. Your parents did.
No.
It says this.
No. I did not. Listen, if my parents come over here, they fooled around, had a child, and then that child was born here, that child didn't travel here. The parents traveled here. I didn't.
Legally,
I'm American.
Legally, yes. Legally, but in reality, no. Technically, no. I wouldn't say you're an immigrant, but you wouldn't be what I would call a foundational Black American. And that's what the British are saying. That's what the white guys are saying.
But it's deep.
Here, technically, you're not really British. Like
I am.
Because I always use this.
Listen. There's countries. So the conversation came up yesterday, and it's like, yo, listen. There's countries where if you go to that country and you have a baby in that country, that's your baby. That's your baby. That's not the country's baby. They ain't claiming it. You ain't getting a passport. Automatically, you know that shit.
They don't get citizenship.
Nah, not just off the bat. You get me? So you being born there ain't really no brownies at all. No brownie points.
I mean, I get it, but I see what the white people are saying. It's like, yeah, you're British, but man, where your great grandmother from? You see what I'm saying? They could always just ask you that. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
You know, I've never. I've never.
I know you don't represent. Yeah, you don't represent.
This is why you've heard people saying to me, but you're British though. And I'm saying nah, cuz I'm actually not. Fam, because like you said, deep down inside, I'm just a fucking. Get me? I'm just a whatever, Australian born in China. I'm not. Doesn't make me Chinese. That's just how people are seeing it.
Yeah.
But then there's other white dudes that's like, you are British, man. Of course you're British. You're born here. You're British. You got the passport. You're one of us, mate.
Yeah. It does work like that. It works like that. So okay, so the white people going crazy.
So how long have you got to be? How long do I have to be in America to be an American?
Well, you would never be a foundational Black American. And the reason is, Jess, is because when I always go to the date of 1776. Where were your people at? Your people were still in the
Okay, check this.
See what I'm saying?
If me and my people stay in America for the next 300, 400 years, yeah, would that make us just American as your lineage?
Maybe so, but I would still be able to my bloodline would still be able to represent foundational Black Americans, because at the foundation of Black America is the public date of July 4th, 1776. My people were here.
Yeah, well, I
So
stand with you.
That would make us a foundation to the country. There was no America before us.
I stand with you guys anyway. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I'm not opposed to that notion. In fact, there was a time where I was telling Americans this, and they were telling me, and people said me, get the fuck out of here. I don't know if you remember them days.
Yeah, of course.
I was telling people that not every Black American is from Africa, and it's not rare, and slavery may have been misconstrued at certain points. You know,
I've always disagreed with the number.
Yeah, the number, the amount of slave ships, all that. That's all old information. But yeah, now it's mad, like, because it's so anti-African, bro. So many people have taken it and just used it to be anti-African. It's like, yo, so dismissive of other people. It's deep, man.
Yeah, some people it is starting to go in that direction. That's what I don't agree with. Like, you can represent your lineage without, you know, disrespecting other people's lineage.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I see one. They had some African people in the village drinking some kind of watery, beige-looking water, like soup thing. I don't know what it was, right? Some little thing. But the dude would stop the video and was like, "Yo, what are they drinking? See, don't ever tell me I come from no. These are my ancestors. Don't you ever say we ain't the same people." You get me? We don't do shit like that. Rare. And people in the chat were just like, yeah, we ain't like that. We ain't no Africans. And it was, I don't know, man.
I mean, but all right, but at the same time, I think social media and the internet is making it more, because you remember, Jess, I was even surprised when I was like, oh shit, Nigerians sit down and tell their people, when you get to America, don't deal with the Black Americans. So I think more Black Americans.
I'm telling you, that's not a thing like that though, bro.
But I never was called a Jareer and told I have no culture until I met some of the Somali brothers on this fucking UK.
Right, they say to everyone. They say to everyone that's not them. So you can understand that ain't even a.
But I just think with Clubhouse and Twitter Spaces and all these different new shit, Black Americans are starting to hear that rhetoric and was like, oh shit, we was deep down Pan-African at first. But now we're hearing the Africans don't really fuck with us, so now it's fuck you too. You see what I'm saying? That's where a lot of it is coming from.
That's what these platforms are definitely designed for, brother.
Yeah,
definitely. The platforms are doing their job. Do you know what I mean? Because we've seen brothers that were cool, and it starts going left over, and it's like yo, and it's the ignorant voices are the loudest. So the ones that's gonna say fuck you, you're a slave, fuck you African, you're rare. Those are the voices that carry the loudest, and then people with their emotion and their ego, they just jump on, and it's sad. They don't have the strength to say, you know what, no, I'm not going for it. It takes a strong man to hear both sides and say, you know what, you know what I mean? My experience is my experience. It's hard because the hive mind says, no, you gotta not fuck with them. If you're fucking with us, you can't fuck with them, and that's difficult, and it's not, you know what I mean? It's not the direction to go in. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. So what's my Black brothers and sisters doing in the UK? Why the white people are rioting? Y'all kind of staying out the way, staying at home? Or is people going, or is my forever family brothers loading up and going down?
Cool. So we'll leave it at that then. So it's like a trick question. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, you're right. The latter. You get me? The latter. But like anyway.
What y'all call them?
So you know already. So you better just eat it.
Push button. Okay. Yeah. My outside opinion is gonna always be black people stay at home, man. Let them fight. If this is the fucking Asians versus the whites, get your popcorn and watch the shit. Don't stay in the house, man. For real. No reason.
Okay, but like like how black people feel is they don't tolerate no form of racism around them. Like, they ain't fucking with that. They ain't sitting there waiting for them to deal with the Asians, then to come to the black folk or what. They're just like, you know what? Just when they say keep it over there, they mean keep it over there geographically. Yeah, like location wise, they mean keep it over there. So the minute that they started, there was rumors of them coming to places like Birmingham and London, that's when black man started saying, okay, cool, car, we're out there. So you ain't coming to none of our ends or nowhere we live. So that's where black people started, entering the group chat even more. They were kind of
understandable. Or protect your house, protect yours. I would say just don't really go out, just jump button into the bullshit. Of course, protect your house. Yeah, of course. And from my experience, especially over here in America, a lot of those riots and protests and shit, they never make it to the black community. So my experience is to say, black people, you'll be all right. I understand if you want to get on code and protect your community, because that's just natural for you to want to protect your home and your community. But I wouldn't go out into the streets threatening people, tell them to keep the shit over there. Just keep the shit up. Just keep the shit. You know what I mean?
Okay, here's the other spin. Not the other spin, but here's the other angle, right? Remember I told you, before people had the right information or any real official information at all, and there was enough voices saying it ain't a Muslim, these guys still took themselves to approach the mosque. Police intercepted, but they basically was going to the mosque to try and destroy the mosque, and ended up setting fire to the police vans and like rioting out there while the police stood in front of the mosque, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So obviously you got to realize now, when people talking about mosques and rare, people in London started thinking about their mosque. So the rhetoric was, we're gonna protect our mosques. Plus, another group of people decided they were gonna do some anti-fascist protests at the same time. So it just turned into one big draw out of like people found different reasons to be out there. One, it's in their ends. Two, they're not looking to stand by and watch racism go on their doorstep, even if it ain't towards them, regardless, whatever. Three, I'm black and I'm Muslim. You get me?
Yeah.
You ain't coming nowhere near our mosques. 4, I'm anti-racist. I'm a white guy, I'm a white woman, I'm anti-racist, and I'm gonna come out on this protest rare all the time when there was this rumor that the far right were coming to these areas, which they never were. It was all a setup. Anyone with half a brain could see that these men are not going to broadcast like a list of 30 places that they're going to come to. They didn't go. Get me? They didn't turn up anywhere really. So it was all a lot of standing out there and getting your photo opportunity to say you was there to stand up against racism, but you didn't have to fight. And then some brothers end up getting arrested for having weapons on them because they're just sitting ducks.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's the same way that the common people know where the protests are going to be. Of course, the cops know and law enforcement knows. So
yeah. So you got this fake list going around the whole of fucking Twitter and TikTok and wherever, WhatsApp. You know what I mean? This fake list of places, time and the date. Yeah, this is when us racists are gonna go here. And I don't know, man.
And they still rioting, like even to today?
No, I don't see anything really going on. Nothing. Nothing happened yesterday. So it was like it was on, and now nothing at all. Everyone's anger's done. Everyone's, I don't know. Get me? As far as I can see, and now people are just getting sentenced, and obviously people are watching that in the news and saying, "Yo, I'm gonna stay my ass at home."
Yeah, until
Don't
the
want
next,
none of that smoke.
the next one happens.
They don't want none of that fucking smoke, bro. Look, here's another one. Look. Hit the like button, family. Remember, it's Friday, man. Step something in the PayPal.
Get oh shit! Oh shit!
Ooh, I felt that, my boy.
Yeah, me too, Jay. Shit, the fuck?
Your bare leg and that. Ooh. Ooh. That made him do the Michael Jackson native dance. Yo, but yeah, and this is what I don't understand. Why? I don't want to give no one no pointers or no tips. Yeah, but is everyone aware that we can see them? Like, do you know that we're looking at you right now through a camera? Are you aware that your face is just there, and you probably live like 2 minutes up the road? Like, are you aware? Or did you really just say fuck it, or have you no awareness of consequences? Make it make sense to me. I'm trying to understand. Why are you just out there with your face out a road, like just doing the most, throwing stuff at police officers of all people, who all are wearing body cameras? Come on, man. This is. You must be out of control, bruv. You like, where is your adult thinking?
That's the mob mentality's way of thinking. When you're in a big group of people, you're not thinking. These are young men and kids. It look like they wouldn't do this if it was just them. You would be able to talk some sense into them if it was just like two of them. But the group mentality, the mob mentality, man, it makes people act out of body.
The fuck, you're so, this is stupid. Like, yo, cover your face, man. The fuck, make them do a little bit of work to identify you, bro.
All right.
You've been going to this shop for your chips every Sunday for the last 6 years. Now you think you can just stand out there wearing that same t-shirt you always wear?
Yeah.
You get me? And throw wood at police officers. Pause. Throwing wood is crazy.
Yeah, that was. Is that a lady behind my guy in the orange shirt?
Yeah.
And that's probably a school teacher, man.
Ain't no school teacher.
You send your son to her classroom every day. Shit, that's how she feels.
You know, fucking school teacher.
You know, Jay.
You ain't a school teacher, cuz. You ain't teaching shit. She ain't teaching shit.
So what we said, Jay? We said there's no school teachers in that crowd right there.
I doubt it.
Okay.
No, generally, I doubt it. I doubt there's any school teachers in this crowd.
Man, you give people a lot of credit, man.
No, I'm just saying, like, bro, I doubt any of these people are, no disrespect, qualified to the level of school teaching. I don't think so, cuz I think
there's some people out there with good jobs, man, that's throwing it out.
Yeah. I just don't think it's these lot. Trust me, bruv. That you know where this is. This is like fucking Hartlepool. This is Hartlepool, bro. This is like 8 Mile or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Something like the hood, like a lower income for blacks and whites. Is that what you're saying?
Nah. This is like no. This is like the Alabama of UK. This I don't even know, man. This is honky tonk land. This is like these are rednecks basically.
I got you. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I get you. I get you. I understand. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But they've always been fucking anti-immigration.
They don't represent the English people. They're just like, yeah, this is what they call this is the white lower class, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's why they're so angry, because they feel like some of their circumstances is based
because of the immigrants.
It's because of other people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? This is scarcity mindset, and it's not really their fault. It's what they're being told. It's what they're being programmed with. It's not even their fucking fault.
Yeah.
That
That happens over here too. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you an example. That was like, okay, well, you got homelessness and broke ass people in America, but then you just gave Ukrainian refugees free housing, money to get on their feet, and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So a lower income person would look at that and say, damn, why aren't those benefits coming to me? So naturally you're gonna have a disdain for the people who got the free shit and got help.
But really, we're programmed to have a disdain for those our peers. Rather, it's like the people that set the policies like that, they get like an immunity because they're just too big. They're just too powerful. We just don't be so we just look at the little man that's getting the thing and we envy them. It's like we in the fields and the food's getting dished out and you got extra potato and I'm mad at you.
Yeah, exactly. Not mad at the person who's giving away the food.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. I actually say that when we have riots here in America, I say that's why you see people like turning over cop cars and destroying businesses and shit, because they don't think they can get to the ultimate people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'd rather destroy your business than try to take down or reform
of course.
the police departments. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, that hurt, boy. You got, was it sentenced to 2 years and 2 months? Yeah, so they got to do.
Yeah, that's
they
what I
got
was
to do like 14 months. 14 months, and they'll be out halftime.
Right, move back now. Move back now. Move back. Move back. Get back now. Get back. Get back.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Nyama. Just on camera, bruv. Yeah.
Young boys, man. Yeah, young boys, man.
But now, I hope when they send you, I hope there's Asians there to greet you. You know, and knowing how the system works, there'll be Asians there. Yeah, there'll be Asians.
Because like in American jails, he can just join up with the white guy.
Aryan nation and
he can join up with the white guy. And people talk all that we're not racist, we don't see color until they go to jail.
Yeah,
like it's beneficial for you to link up with your race when you in jail. I'm telling you, for real, for the protection.
Yeah, man. So who would you click up with if you went to jail?
Probably, since I don't gangbang, probably one of the religious groups.
The Muslims.
Yeah. Right. One of the religious groups. Because I heard the Christians now, you know what I mean? Christians don't play when they really get on their shit. But it's the Muslims. From what I hear, the Muslims are badass.
Yeah, the Muslims, yeah. It's goofy time. Yeah, man, my brother.
I'm being honest. I'm not a gangbanger, man. So number one, I will survive as long as I can, just being me, being born.
Whatever. That's 2 days.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's time.
Till you get pressured.
And I can't keep gangbanging. I can't say gangs. I can't.
This dude's at your door for the 4th time saying, "You sure you don't want these honey buns?" Mad.
I can't even really count the gangs out, man. Shit, y'all might see me jump on a live stream with a red rag on my head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's I was thinking, but you join the gangs is peak still. If you join the gang, because you're in now, and yo, it's a messy world.
But you
and
still have some type of brotherhood, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can't jump back out. It's peak to try to jump back out,
exactly.
especially in there, and you likely end up in scenarios where you're now a blood, and you're with Crips. It's like you're a blood. You're recognized as a blood. Yeah. Weren't you in Clark County with JoJo and them? Yeah. Pyru, right? Yeah.
That's it. So like me, with my mentality now and my age, I'd probably be with the Muslim brothers.
The Muslims?
I would definitely take my shahada. Definitely. You know me, Jay. I'm probably gonna outdo some of the Muslims.
Oh shit!
The top ones. I'm gonna take it too far.
Born to be speaking in pure Arabic, man. Like,
I'm not born no more, man. My new name is Muhammad. I'm not even born no more. I want the X on my name, matter of fact. You know what I mean?
No, you'll be reborn. Reborn
Reborn X. I still want the X on the end of my shit.
Reborn X, man. brother, we welcome brother Reborn X. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers. Today I just wanted to go over Surah 4, 19.
I would kill it as a Muslim, boy.
I would kill
I would. I tell you, I have all the knowledge for that. All the knowledge. I'll be one of the Muslims who look down on the other, not look down on them, but I'll be highly critical of the other.
Brother, you know this is haram.
Yeah. You're right, Hard. I would be extreme.
That's haram, brother. I cannot be present with women on the panel. Mud.
Salam alaikum, Yazol, born.
Yeah, wa alaikum salam, sister.
You're good, yeah? You good, you guys? Big up, Jets.
Yeah, big up, man. How are you?
Big up. Are you fine? How are you?
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
And Born, you're Sudanese anyway, so it's a calm, right? Yeah.
You said what, Axel?
You Sudanese anyways.
I'm Sudanese.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum, Freddie.
And Juma Mubarak. And Juma Mubarak.
What is my brother Freddie doing in these times? Why these white people riding, Freddie? I know you and the brothers got a plan, don't you? I know Freddie. No Freddie with the shit.
What are you trying to say? I'm not with you.
I know Freddie. Freddie, Black Power. There's nobody coming to my end. Freddie just left for Black Power meeting, a strategy session. I know Freddie.
I worked it out, All of them are gonna die soon.
Oh,
and like the
wow,
and the younger ones.
Freddie, whoa.
Huh?
I don't know if you can say that.
No, I'm saying you see the mentality what these people have got. It's gonna drop out soon. It's not gonna last.
I don't know, Freddie. I just showed a mugshot. That brother was 19.
There's some youngins that are in it. They jumped in.
Yeah, but I don't think they want to buck up on Tiny Murder, Death Kill.
I know, but like the thing is, what you got to remember, they've been shook of Tiny Murder for so long that their dads were shook of Tiny Murder, and they've had enough now, right? So now they're like, yo, if we stick together, this is our literally, we like. So trust me, it's just gonna get harsher because there's definitely jails where it's not. You Tiny Murder will get humbled in a lot of jails. You know this already. I can't even school you.
Nah, definitely. You know already,
I know
Tiny.
Don't matter.
But remember, though.
No, wait. Let me just say this. It generally don't matter in certain corners of the world of the UK, bruv. Tiny Murder or not. No, Tiny Murder's got problems coming up there. He's got to go up the M5, with the rascal submachine gun. It ain't happening for him. Yeah.
No, but when
Tiny Murder ain't running around Hartlepool on no crud.
Nah, when it's on, guess what's gonna happen? We're gonna lock down somewhere like Thamesmead or just relax and chill over there, and then obviously we're gonna have couple heads on spikes, normal like around the zones, just to make sure people know what time it is. Like.
That's a Thamesmead,
You
you
know
know.
what I mean? Like we're gonna lock down something with it, but I'm saying they're wankers, Jay. Trust me, bro, they're wankers. Even the young ones ain't on shit, man. It's only because no football's running. Why they're running up and down. If football was on, they wouldn't be running up and down. Trust me, bro.
I can see that. I can see a lot of people.
Warren, I thought you wanted to jump on, but you're just gonna type. I'm disappointed, man. I had high hopes for interaction with you, bro. The link is there if you, I mean, if you're feeling froggy, leap on, man. Leap on.
I think the way Jupiter thinks and that, you know, like the cognitive dissidence and the like blatant fucking neglect of the truth and common understanding, that thought pattern and way of thinking is dying out, bro.
I don't, man. I don't, Fred. I don't. But you know, Fred, I'm anti-white supremacy, and I don't think that shit dies out, man. You know, we're from countries that was born and fucking white supremacy is the law of the land in America and in Britain, man. Shit ain't gonna die out.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no, you know, fam. I'm not saying no, but I'm saying they can't run it like how they used to run it. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, bro. Like the people ain't got as much hatred like as you lot have got. Like you lot have had hatred in your heart for no reason. Like white women just used to hate, man. And that's like, don't play with him, don't talk to him. Like push up their face every time they see something black. Like, you know, that raw hatred. It's not about like in the next generation. If that makes, you know, like that Jupiter hatred, that Wendy hatred.
Listen, I'll be real with you, bro. I think that because of your upbringing and your ability to, like, you know, socialize with all sorts of people, I think that you're letting your experience blind you a little bit to actually the nooks and crannies. That's why I'm keep trying to remind you about the nooks and crannies where you're not deb out. Man, I even set up a line there because it's literally 2 peak, bro. There's places, there's a lot of places, cuz. And you got to remember what was outward, yeah, because it hasn't been remedied, yeah, it's just been plastered over and suppressed. It's even wilder under the surface. It's even more ignorant. It's even more hateful. Like there's people that generally feel like if it weren't for the law, they proper hate, man, and you can see it, bruv. Right? So don't think it's passed through, bruv. There's corners where, like,
fam, do you think so?
There's corners where the multiculturalism.
Yeah, if I join a gang, yeah, and then the gang promised me riches and promised to look after me when I go to the pen, and promised me a load of good things, and I put in all the work for the gang, and then nothing like that happens. Do you think I would have the dumb attitude like what these lot have got, like deny the truth and pretend I didn't go through none of
but
that,
remember,
the
key word is dumb. You did say dumb, yeah, and you're correct. Yeah, man is dumb, so you can't meds their fucking thought pattern. It's not gonna make sense because it doesn't make sense. Secondly, because it's irrational, yeah, and it's fear based, and I'm telling you that fear is the most dangerous thing. Hate is whatever, but fear is next level. And the fear of the black man, what they call the fear of the black planet, that type of psychology is actually a real thing. The fear of the Asian, the fear of the outsider, the xenophobia, the othering, the whatever, identity politics. It's been woven into them, and a lot of the time they've had no one else to really blame except for outsiders, because it's their own people doing it, and it's hard for them to see it because they're under their own spells, right? So you got to remember that these people are absolutely intent. What I meant to say to you is this, yeah. See, one man's paradise is another man's hell. So you see the multiculturalism, the bits and bobs where we've enjoyed, them man have like hated it. You get me? All the little things that you've enjoyed, them man have hated.
Yeah.
And you get me? Living in an area where, you know, there's all sorts of people and where them man have hated that. They don't like that. It's forced on them.
Yeah, no,
that's why they've all left London.
Because we know they don't like progress, you know. We know
Yeah.
they don't like progress. And remember, I don't like enough aspects of what Asians do, enough aspects of what whites do. But I'm not gonna come out and hate on them. To me, in my humble opinion, that's gonna be a dying thing because you're gonna be worrying about where the next piece of bread's coming from.
So this guy says, we fear the London criminals. Did you fear the craze, or did you make films about them? Blockbusters. You fear the London criminals, but you fear the craze, though. Did you fear the
I
Adams?
think they need to fear the Albanians, but when he says London criminals, we know that's a cold word, isn't it? Like, we know there's subtle racism, Jay.
Yeah.
Like, we know that this racism thing's deep embedded in some, entrenched in some of them, like the Wendy's of the world, isn't it? But I'm saying they're gonna be dead soon. Give them another 10, 20, they'll be
No,
gone,
you're wrong, bro.
fam.
They're passing it on, though, Fred.
You're wrong, exactly. You're so wrong about
Yeah,
that.
sorry, Freddie, but right wing wind is all over Europe right now, and it doesn't look
You're
like
so wrong
it's.
about
And
that.
Fred, you're not taking into account social media. Social media is growing, so it's easy to find your little pockets where you were thinking, "Damn, I thought I was the only one who thought like this." But next thing you know, you're amongst 3,000 people globally who think exactly like you.
All right. You know what you are getting?
Yeah, but
Let me give you an example,
family,
right?
what I'm saying,
You're getting
they're
a rise.
moaning about
Hold on,
nothing,
hold on,
innit?
Freddie. Hold on, Freddie. You've now got a rise of racist people, yeah, that's got a black friend or a black name or rare. Like that's what it's. We're at that level now. You thought having a black friend is gonna stop you from being racist. Having a black partner is gonna no. That ain't stopping. You're still
know.
racist. You get me?
Mm.
You're still
Listen,
racist,
fam,
and you
I'm
can't
not-
help it.
I'm not saying racism's gonna disappear because it's just obviously it's like a fucking inbred condition in these people, isn't it? Yeah, they pass it down from generation to generation. I do understand that bit, but I'm saying each generation, I'd like to believe it gets softer, in it, and like the cognitive dissonance and the dumb denying the truth and the fucking blatant just making up shit as you go along. That's got to stop. Like at some stage in 20 years' time, the information technology is going to be so great that you ain't going to be able to get away with all of that. Oh, but this statistic, where does the statistic come from? Shut your mouth, man.
Bro,
Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think
I'm not gonna lie. I travel around England. Yeah, I travel around Europe, and no, their kids have been taught it and have inherited it. Their kids, young kids my kids' age, they've got it. It's in them. It's a virus. Racism or hatred is a virus, and it spreads. And don't ever get it twisted, bruv. It's dormant, and I think a lot of it waits for opportunity.
No, I'm speaking about for in terms of over here, innit? Because over here, like the education's gonna have to rise. I can't see it getting any dumber because half of the population can't fucking read, innit? So
What does
that's gonna have
education-
to improve.
I think education doesn't have to do anything with racism, Freddie. Think about it.
No, but it does though. It does though, Born, because it's ignorance, isn't it?
Oh, so when y'all mean education, do y'all mean things like degrees and stuff like that?
No. I think no.
What do you mean?
No.
I think poorly educated people are more easily indoctrinated with hatred and racism and these type of things. That's one thing. Secondly, you can have a degree and be racist and whatever. But I'm saying with education usually comes the expanding of your mind, innit, and seeing more things and whatever. So I feel like educated people are less likely to be racist as uneducated people. Because uneducated people, like ignorance and racism go hand in hand. So if you don't know much, it's easier to grasp these racist notions and think that they're true. And I think that's why you find so much racism in places where the education is quite poor.
Like Jay, don't you think to an open-minded person, COVID was an educational lesson?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so they should just be even looking at the world around them and thinking, right, you know what, man,
But
needs
they
to
are.
pattern up.
They are, and that's another thing. They've gone into panic mode. So a lot of them were ready to vote and do this and do that, and they believed in the system. A lot of what's going on in this because they're now realizing that the system's against them. That's why they're screaming out two-tier policing. Because when we were screaming it out, they weren't compassionate. I brought this up yesterday.
Yeah.
When we were saying
Yeah,
that
that's laughable. That too.
you get me? When we were saying the system ain't dealing with us like they're dealing with everyone else, people were telling us that we're making up excuses and we're criminals and this and that. Now it's happening to them. They want everyone to like shed tears over it. Boy, we've been telling you the police are corrupt and they're not fair. But you get me? We've been saying it.
Hundo, man, Hundo family, man. As I said, I'm not saying racism will disappear. I'm just saying it's gonna get so mild and so pointless because you are in headless chicken mode, innit? Right now, they don't know what the fuck's going on because they're denying the basic truths. You get what I'm saying? And when they realize they can't, then they're gonna have to stop denying the truths. You get what I'm saying? Because all of this is based on falsehood and fucking. The best word you said, Jay, was irrational. That one just fucking like a light bulb when you said that.
Let me ask you this though, Freddie. All right, so when Britain or America enacts a law like stop and search, right? Do you think that it'll go away where mostly non-white people are being stopped and searched more than white people?
Yeah, that's gonna happen always. That's never gonna die down.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, so if it dies down on the surface level, does that even mean anything if we're still getting it like from the top? Pause. Oh damn, that was crazy. But pause. But you know what I mean? Like if the racism is still being enforced from the top, then who gives a fuck if my white neighbor isn't racist anymore? If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. No, I hear you. Hey, family, I'm hearing everything you're saying, you know. But I'm just saying we stand a better chance if my man's not holding any feelings against us. Do you get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, innit? And it's gonna come to a stage where you're gonna be holding these feelings against the gang that you've joined, the EDL gang, because you're gonna get a knife stab or something's gonna reach you wicked, and you're gonna think, was it worth it? All this EDL stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got 4 years. Was it worth it? Like, you get what I'm saying? They didn't write me. They didn't even send me a tenner. Like,
well, listen. With that mentality, gangs should be dead in America and the UK when people go to jail. But it just strengthens the thing. Because what that I'm saying, yeah, these men are probably going to go to a wing with 50 other men that was in for the same thing, and they're forming a clique now.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
facts. And plus, they're gonna send them Newcastle or somewhere where they're sweet anyway.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're not sending them fucking Wormwood scrubs. Put it that way. Do you know what I mean? They're going up north, innit? Somewhere where they're comfy.
Just gonna win.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what did we learn after all of the hate?
Ready, guy.
After all the fires. After all the riots. After all of the protests. What is it that we learned? Where did it get us?
He's with.
Social engineering.
Nah, if you do content, yeah, if you make content and you got a car, it's mandatory to do it in the car, talking to the camera. Yeah, that's a vibe.
Okay.
You get me?
It's a vibe.
That's a vibe. It's a vibe, bro.
You know, it's funny. I watch people who do this content. It ain't my form of my style of content, but I watch it. I watch it. I can't.
Yeah.
If I see you in the car, I'm not gonna.
All them man there, they killed it from their car. Yeah, man, kill it from their car.
For real. But you know, like if I was doing content, I'll try and do it like how you're doing it. You know, like artist mode, hire shit, get shit cracking, try and do stuff like studio, like you know what I mean. Try and get something, some momentum, some impetus in it. You know what I mean?
Well, let's hear what you lot's brethren saying.
Most people haven't heard of it, but I have. As a matter of fact, I studied it a little bit, studied quite a bit about social engineering actually, and that is the reason I said this. Black people, sit this one out. Sit it out. Don't get involved. Don't ask me to get involved on either side. I'm just telling you, I'm not getting involved on either side. I'm sitting this one out. Okay, that's what Sarah Garvey is going to do. I'm going to sit this one out and see how it plays out. I have my opinions, but I'm not fighting. I'm not out on the streets fighting for either side, okay? Because the knee-jerk reactions that people keep having to things going down is really quite frustrating for me. Because like I said, I think that this is being engineered to some degree. So because I think it's being engineered to some degree by powers that be, I'm gonna sit this one out. Now that video has done 1 million views.
Big up,
X.
man. Like
why? Because some people understand, and I kind of want to talk about it. Let's talk about what social.
1 million views on X. Come on, big up, Vic.
Well gone.
Well gone, man. You must be split at times like this. Pause.
Yeah.
Big up, Vic.
Shit. only between whether to go out and sneak in between the looting and get some burglary done.
You are the solution, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm all right with that. I'm all right with doing that.
What are people doing in this time? What are they doing to heal the rift between us black and white folks? What the hell
Not
are you
having
not
enough
doing?
sex, obviously, innit?
The hell, man. You lot are supposed to be out there buffering in between us, like, yo, allow it. Where the hell are you lot? You lot just there pouting.
We need a light-skinned police force. That's what it is.
Pouting and that, shaping your eyebrows and shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Plucking unibrows. The hell,
No,
man.
but the light skin community is gonna turn up, man. When it's the peace marches, they'll be out.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm looking after the kids, hoping that the riots don't come to Slough, fam.
Where the hell is Jamarcus when you need him?
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Hey. All right, man. Well, yeah, you lot are just fucking whatless. What's the point? What's the point, bro?
I never see you in one video the other day, V.
Go on.
Well, it weren't you in that video.
If it was outside, no.
Oh yeah, all right, cool. Because there must be like a lookalike of you, bro.
Yeah, there's plenty of those.
Yeah,
what in Hartlepool?
Nah, this guy, he's smashing up a Ferrari or something.
Nah, no, not me.
Nah.
GTA, baby.
All right, cool.
Why are you saying there's a problem with black and white? Oh, mate.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
No, listen, man.
Wow.
I'm just saying, I don't think you're saying obsessed with race, yeah, but I just think you're blind to what's going on. It's not. I get that there's so many people that are united. I get that, man. I get there's so many people that are like, you know, united and not racist, and you know, have black friends, have white friends, have black partners, have white partners. That's clear. But like, I think that's blinding us to the fact there's people that don't. Get me? There's people that don't share those views and don't feel that way, and I'm just highlighting that exists. And all of you lot trying to paper over it and act like race ain't a thing. And why are you talking about race and race and why are you acting like white people and black people have problems? Are you stupid or something? Like, what is some magic little fucking spell come over society where all of a sudden race is not an issue? Shut up, man. All right, you might not be racist if you say so. You get me? A lot of people claim not to be racist, but when you see the bias in their views, it shows a bias based on nationality, based on color, based on race, and
or even religion. I think religion is one of the biggest contexts of these riots, is it not?
not in a way, yes. In a way, no. In one way, religion is mainly a code for Asian. When
Just
people
for-
say Muslim,
yeah.
it's
I know
mainly a
exactly
code
the
for
context
Asian.
that you mean.
When they
Horrible
say Muslim,
stereotype.
they're mainly talking about Asians. But then you do have people that have an issue with actual Islam at the same time. So they have with Muslims practicing Islam and Islam in itself. But
Mhm.
majority of them, they just say Asian. That's why a Sikh man will get punched in the face if he's in the wrong place. You get
Yeah,
me?
randomly.
That's why a Hindu man will get punched in the face. That's why a black man will get fly kicked. Because generally it's about race. It's about not being non-white. Yeah. And that's why I haven't seen any videos of Polish people getting smacked up for being immigrants.
Serious immigrants, man.
You get me?
Most recent of immigrants as well. Like they're integrated well, but they haven't had a long time here. Like the
No
Pakistani.
Ukrainians. I see no Polish people getting smacked up.
Yeah,
And neither do I want to. Let me just say
true.
that. Neither do I want to.
True enough.
To be asking that question, you're definitely living in a cave, man. It exists within yourself. Okay, I'm not racist, family. Like it's sad times that I have to declare that. Personally, I don't think black man should have to declare that, but it's become like maybe you've encountered enough ignorant black men for you to query whether this guy is racist. I'm not racist. I'm a realist, and I can talk about these things from a matter of fact. Rather than being heavily emotional about it. It is what it is, man. Listen, I wish there wasn't racism, but it exists. And I think it's more dangerous to keep pretending like it don't exist and it's not an issue and we shouldn't talk about it and and it's done now and let's move on. It's 2024. Like, are you crazy? That's not the experience that the black man and the black woman is having out on this planet Earth. Shut up, man. And you're not going to trick me just because you're black and you got bare white mates, or you're white and you got bare black mates. You're not going to trick me into thinking that your experience is the experience. It's not. And what you're dealing with is very subjective.
No, that is facts, isn't it? I know I can have 1,000
everything tells you. Man, let's stop being silly, man.
Or even the common experience.
Like even with my Asian brothers and sisters, even them talking about there not being no issues between Asians and blacks, and I'm like, brother, you lot
just about to say that.
You lot just choked out my uncle outside the Rascal supermarket in Birmingham. Just choke him out and rock him up, and you lot just rushed him for nothing. Not like there's not issues.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Man's attention and hate from every community. That's why I know myself as a black man, innit? No matter how much friends I've got of them, like Asians, whites, whatever, Chinese, yellow, whatever. No matter how much I'm around them, because even my Chinese mate, you know what he done? He texts me, "Good morning, hun. Good morning, nigga." And allowed you, hun? One morning. You get what I'm saying? And me and him's been rocking good. And that's my Chinese brother. And I was frightened when I bust the text. You know what I'm saying? So I know who I'm around, innit? I'm always going to be one of them, innit? But I'm just saying it's getting lighter because you know what I mean? That's all I was saying.
So then you saying racists shouldn't mix then? How am I saying? See, this is the level of like, how can you not be so? If you're gonna listen, I think we need to retrain ourselves on how we listen to each other. Yeah, because we're doing too much interpreting what is being said rather than letting what is said be what was said. We need to listen. At no point in time have I had any derogatory or anti commentary to interracial relationships. At no one point in time have I ever expressed that. I believe in people's rights to, if you're white and you want to stay white, I believe in your right to do that. If you're black, you want to stay black, Asian, whatever, I believe in you wanting to sustain your own idea of racial purity. That's cool. I don't care. And if you want to mix, you can mix. It don't fucking bother me. Do you know what I mean? What I'm saying is racism exists. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you're picking every other thing out apart from the fact that no, we're not gonna act like racism does not exist. Yeah, and I promise you, I've got mixed race friends. Yeah,
I'm making a copy on that.
Vic, and then you leave, Vic.
Meow.
I've got mixed race friends, mate. Yeah, Jeds, them man are sleeping. You can't wake them up. I hear you, family.
Listen, the wickedest thing, sleeping about what? Man's experiencing racism every day and the man's not holding no feelings. Man ain't got no hate in my heart. I'm just going through. I'm telling you, it's getting milder. Like, when man's telling you our experiences, please don't go on like that we're exaggerating them or anything, because we're not holding any grudges over them. We should be holding grudges and strangling you every time we see you. And we should never be interacting with you the way we've been treated. But we've got loads of nationalities of friends. Like, listen to what Jedi's saying, innit? Please, bro. Whoever's going back and forth, because you're not understanding our plight. Like, you're poo-pooing our experience, so to speak. Pause or whatever.
Social engineering is. Social engineering is a term which has been used to mean top-down efforts to influence particular attitudes and social behaviors on a large scale, most often undertaken by governments, but also carried out by media, academia, or private groups in order to produce a desired characteristics in a target population. In order to produce desired characteristics in a target population. Do you know that we all got played? All of us. That is a reason why I told people to stand down. Now, how does social engineering look like in the real world? So if I take you back to Rwanda, as everyone know about the Rwandan genocide, right? The Hutus and the Tutsis, right? Big genocide. So there were some tensions between the Hutus and the Tutsis, right? Always been tensions for a while. But what the British decided to do is the British decided to go to the Tutsis and say, hey, you know what? I think those Hutus are, I think they're planning something for you. And they were like, what? What do you mean? And then they went to the Tutsis and they were like, hey, I think they're planning something for you. And they were like, what? What do you mean? And so what happens now is everyone's on edge, because everyone tools up, waiting for everyone to do something. One person's waiting for one person to do something, the other person's waiting for the other person to do something, and they're both on edge. But really and truly, there's tension, but the tension just rolls. So now in this situation, all we need is something organic or organized. It doesn't matter. The reason why it doesn't matter whether it's organic or organized is because the bottom line is something needs to happen, an explosion needs to happen. That's what needs to happen, an explosion. And so if something organic happens, that's great. But we can also organize something. So what happened the other day with all of the quote unquote riots and the quote unquote marches, right? Things started turning up in WhatsApp groups and Telegram groups and all kinds of things, and people are saying, "Oh, they're coming to Lewisham." Oh,
we got everybody. And this our brother in the jet. This our brother, Sarah.
Hey,
real.
Listen, you're all my brothers and sisters in God, in God, under God. You get me? So, you know, give thanks.
No, but I'm saying
you can't love every brother. You can't hate every brother. So give thanks for the experience. But yeah, it's my brother. No problem.
Does anyone disagree what he's saying right now, though?
He's a fake motherfucker, though.
Anyone? Yeah. Does anyone disagree?
I don't. No, I don't.
Disagree with every word he says, Jake. The other day he was in bed with Tommy and he was saying there's going to be a race riot and watch out, and him and Big Brother will do security.
I think he's talking about like right now though, like what he said on this.
Don't forget, Well, Fred, don't forget, man. He's holding the grudge still.
Like, it's a bit hypocritical. It's a bit coming from him.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but maybe he's just speaking in the sense that he thinks at the time, innit?
Yeah, well, I mean, what they say, even a broken clock is right twice a day, man.
He's him. He's performing. Remember, he does these things for our benefit.
Yeah. Well, he's on point. I mean,
but I mean, in terms of what he's talking now, yeah.
Well,
sorry, in terms of what he's talking now, it makes perfect sense. But we've been saying that for a minute. We were saying that when he was chilling with the right. You get it? So it's whatever in it. If he's come to his realization, big him up and let him speak on it.
Man, big up, man. Big up, General.
Big up, Fred. Long time no see. Hope you're good.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Same way,
I'm always saying spirit, man.
And obviously,
Yeah, big up, Maggie.
Yeah, man.
Well, Maggie.
Always saying, I love you guys.
You can't call man Maggie.
Sorry, it wasn't now.
On the internet. You get me? And I
calling
love
you
all
Maggie,
people,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
I
why
love
you want me
white
to season
people.
you up?
I love
You are one-
Indian people. You lot just get on my nerves. You get me? But on that note, there, I'm out. Love and peace.
Big up yourself,
man.
Maggie.
Every time.
One love, Maggie.
Oh, they're coming to everywhere, and everyone's like, yeah, they're coming, yeah. All right, cool. Let's get together. Let's get all the lads. Let's get together. Let's get together. Let's go there. Let's go down there. Let's do this. Let's do that. Wait on them. Wait on them a little bit more. Wait on them. Wait on them a little bit more. Oh, they're not turning up. Now what? Oh, the reason why they never turn up is because they're scared. No, you dumbass.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb.
You just got played. You just got socially engineered. That's exactly what just happened to you. That's exactly what happened to most of the people in the UK. You are part of a social engineering experiment. They did it during the pandemic. They will do it again, because I'm telling you, do you not remember after the pandemic, all of the different laws and, rules that came in, to take a little bit more of your freedoms away? Maybe, just maybe, we're going to start getting facial recognition cameras. Who knows? Maybe, just maybe, they'll start bringing in new laws in which to take a little bit more of your freedoms away, because they don't trust the people, because the people can go on rampages.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Sarah Garvey's new form. Yeah.
not to say final, but new.
Yeah,
New and
there.
improved,
I would
updated,
say final.
revised edition. You know about revised edition?
Yeah.
A whole new chapter's been added, slipped in somewhere.
Truth. Was it what they call it? Truther.
Truth. Yeah. I'm part of the truth community.
He's part of the black national truth community.
National Front.
Big him up, bro.
You know what? Though? All that stuff that happened the other day when it got cancelled, there's a good photo op for all the usual suspects, wasn't it?
He's not.
I don't know what you mean.
Wrong.
What do you mean?
Like all the people, socialist worker, they made sure they had all the placards ready. Like all the photos I saw looked on brand, bro, and footage, not just photos. So I think it worked. You know what I mean? It was good PR for all the groups that are here to stop racism and keep everyone together.
He's not wrong though. They clearly took a lot of data during things like lockdown. Like they've realized that they could take the piss and a little bit more liberties here and there, because people are stupid enough to just go on your bed, and everybody just bang up, innit? Bang up, self bang up, bro. No one collecting no burn. There's nothing. You're just banging up. It's crazy still.
But you see with that though, Vic, do you reckon it's an actual experiment, or do you reckon they already knew that the likely outcome? And even with this was one in the last week or so, like sometimes I think experiment, but sometimes like is it really an experiment if you know what the outcome?
Whether the whole thing, because like you got to remember, it's a very big, complex, tangled, arduous task. Do you know what I mean? To control like the masses and the reactions and the individuals and the sporadics. So obviously not every element, every tiny thread is being pulled, every string. But yeah, once the shit is happening, once we're in flow, the data that's being gleaned to me would suggest like clearly 80-90% of the population will just bang up, or we'll just, let's see if we could make them clap for the NHS, but then we'll demonize the NHS. Let's,
to be fair, they'll bang out by the looks of it.
They got their data, bro.
They'll bang out as well. If you give the right people their right causes, they gave one set of cause out of the blue that wasn't really the situation on one day, and then a few days later they gave another set of cause. They told one set, oh yeah, this youth was Muslim and rare, and then they got their reaction. Then they told another lot, yo, there's 100 of these things are gonna happen now, today, and guess where it's gonna happen? Your ends. You see, you little brown face, yeah, your ends. Oh, black face, it's gonna happen in your ends. Yeah, all them little places. It's gonna happen now, today. You need to mobilize, and everybody fell for it both ways.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
Warren. Yo, Warren, are you there? We can't hear you. If you're talking, we can't hear you.
We got Mr. Warren.
Yo, Warren. Yo. No, mate. Sorry, mate.
I'm some War and Peace.
Let's see if that happens. You all got played. Social engineering 101, and everyone fell for it. It even got to a point, right? It even got to a point where I was sitting at home and someone sent me this video, and there were these bikers. There were these bikers who were on the A406. So everyone that's not in the UK, the A406 is a huge motorway, or highway, as Americans would say, in London, right? And there were these bikers on there, and they were smoking up the place and doing all kind of biker shit. You know what people are saying? Oh, they're bringing their bikers down. The bikers are coming down. First of all, that was recorded one day before. Second of all, it was to commemorate a biker who had died on the A406. But it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Everyone's on edge. Everyone's like this. Everyone's waiting. Everyone just wants someone to do something. Just do something. We're waiting. Because social engineering already.
No, it's a fine actor though, I must say.
Check on Sarah, man.
Big up Sarah, man. Why does he need to check on him? He's fine. He's the best he's ever been. To be fair, this ain't the first time I've agreed with the geezer. Like, it's happened a good few times.
This is my first real exposure.
Oh, to this geezer?
Yep.
Oh, fair play.
Really?
You avoided him both still, Vic.
I've
So
been...
what's your
uptake?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's your feedback on the on your exposure? But it's
Mad.
Pause. It's double pause. Just made me laugh.
It's a preemptive pause. Wow.
What's your feedback?
Fuck's sake. I mean, yeah. I'm yet to formulate a proper opinion, but I've got a lot of context. You lot spoke about him a lot.
If you've not been exposed to him before.
No, this sounds crazy, man. Clean this up.
Oh, have you got like some kind of compilation, like a Sarah thing? Best bits.
Yeah. Pause on myself too. No. Man, get.
I pause on
I'm sorry. I'm leaving. I'm going.
Love upon best bits.
Bits.
A simple yes or no will suffice.
Best bits is crazy.
Like, in the context of exposure, let's just.
I know it's your fault, man. You started this shit, man.
Yeah, you started being exposed to him, and your first exposure. I don't know. Huh?
It's like I can't speak the Kings.
Kings already got to you. You were ready. People were in places waiting on people that were never gonna come. They were never gonna come. Who made these groups? I even saw one, right? that actually used the term wogs. I was like, who the fuck wrote this? Wogs? What is the granddad from the 1970s writing this or something?
I wish to make a complaint against the knick-knock.
Who uses the term wogs? Wogs? No one uses that term anymore.
Now, why is he trying to do my style of editing though? Move full back, man. But I would have definitely put that clip in there. I said knick-knock, you know.
Wait, old school. Wait, you see them old school
That's
English coming
crazy.
Yeah? There's some gems in there, you know. There's some gems, you know. Oi, and some of them, they all have black people in it on the screen, just like playing along, everything.
Oh, man.
You get me? Them 70s, 80s. Ooh.
Oh, man.
A few darkies down the
We might as well have used the word jungle bunnies. Like, no one uses that term, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because people are so fucking stupid. They're so easily just manipulated. People forget how stupid people are. This is one of the reasons why I stay away from people. I'm just saying, it's one of the reasons why I stay away from people. When the pandemic hit, right? Your neighbor, people who would call themselves cool, people knew people in the streets, people knew people like next door or maybe on their road. All of a sudden, we're in Tesco's fighting for toilet paper. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry.
To be in a shop when there's a good fight going on, that's like supermarket sweep for me, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yeah. My best wish is to be in a shop with an empty bag, empty backpack, or something like that, and there's a big fight going on. Oh my god, yo, let me be in the alcohol aisle, all that. Every alarm's going off. It don't matter. I'm out. So, you get me?
Full up trolley, just walk out.
Yeah, bro. I'm out of there.
That's what I think whenever I see riots. That's what I'm saying. I just think, raw, all the popo are going to be over that side of town.
No. Well, you can't participate in riots. They're illegal. And you can't shoplift. That's illegal. So good thing that we're just, joking. But yeah. Obviously, yes, no. Obviously not, Chris. Obviously that is a joke. You have to steal the most expensive stuff, or you're just moving like a tramp. Nah, that's not true, man. You can get that. Yeah, I mean, I've never been in the circumstance, but I'd imagine if you was looting, yeah, and you would take things of value, clearly, but for some reason, my brothers and sisters, my fellow British, citizens, decided that Shoe Zone and Greg's, the bakery store, the high street bakery store, was gonna be a target of looting, and I don't really understand that.
No, not at all.
I don't really understand that. Shoe Zone is like, the most expensive shoe in Shoe Zone is probably like 20 quid, 25 quid or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and they went there.
Yeah.
You got still hundreds of thousands of those just to maximize it. Mad.
But why a bakery though? Like,
I don't know.
You can slice in it. You're not ready.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because it's not a British company to them or something. I don't know what the thought process was.
It's edible, but as a move, not as a looting target. You gotta go for the belly. You can't. It's mad.
How do you feel now that you could potentially get nicked for a tweet in the UK? Yeah, that's horrible. It's been like that for a while. That's horrible. But yeah, like, as we know, there is no freedom of speech. We know this. So all this fight for freedom of speech, that's a joke. There hasn't been freedom of speech in this country for, I don't know. When was there? When was there? There's still a thing as treason in this country. So there's no freedom of speech. I mean, because
But yeah, Greg's in that with the yum yums and the donuts.
I'm sorry, is there a shortage on soap and water? Because if you go at number 2, you can probably just wash your ass. No, just you can wash it, right? No logic whatsoever. People are fighting for toilet paper. For toilet paper, is there no soap and water? If we run out of toilet paper, I'm sure we can wash our asses. No, it doesn't matter. Everyone wants toilet paper. That's how stupid people are. This is how dumb people are. This is why I stay away from people. I'm gonna be real with you guys. This is why I stay away from people, because people are so easily engineered socially to the point where I sit down and I think to myself, wow, you know what I understand? When those movies they used to show and sometimes still show, and there's like, I don't know, a comet gonna hit the earth or some major catastrophe is gonna happen, and there's someone in the military who says, we gotta warn the public, and one dude comes in and says, we can't warn the public, and everyone sees him as the bad dude. And but the reason why he knows not to warn the public, because he knows the public are fucking stupid. They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna start doing the most dumb shit. The neighbor's gonna become the enemy. The enemy's gonna become the friend. They're gonna start, I don't know, eating dogs. Who knows, right? Who knows? Because people are stupid. That's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened with all of this stuff. Now,
do anyone agree? Disagree?
I kind of agree still. Yeah, you shouldn't tell the public when you first get the news. You need to wait a bit, I think.
Yeah, you have to have a better relationship with the public, but I somehow don't agree in not telling the public. But I do agree that people would go stupid. Can you imagine that? It's such a stupid example, but how true that is. A rock is coming at the earth, and can you imagine you go out looting? Like, because a rock is going to hit the earth or do some dumb shit. I think people would, because they would think it's their last day. They would do some dumb shit.
Yeah, but causing panic in the public, though, is not necessary. So you can just... it depends on what the...
yeah, but then you deny people's right to prepare.
Say goodbye and shit and spiritually prepare for a fucking rock to hit you in the head. Yeah. Come on, man. Well, I was just going to ask that, Axum, would you prefer as just a citizen, as a civilian, to be not told if there was an asteroid going to hit us in the next, like if they recalculated Apophis and said, right, it's actually going to hit, you would, you don't want to know?
No, obviously I want to know, but no, I'm just saying, like, in a scenario when they first know the thing is gonna happen, right? They need to chill and wait a minute and then tell the public. I believe so.
Well, do you know, it's a lot. Stuff like that is different. It should be your knowledge. You should endeavor to learn that kind of stuff as a member of the public anyway, innit?
Yeah.
With the headlines.
But usually, though, Vic, right, when it comes to that, for example, pandemics or whatever, it takes some time until the public will get the information. So everything is like hush hush, just like in the movies, right? Everything is like hush hush, and then after a while you will get it, the news.
Too much riding on it for them in terms of the balance, the economy, the financial balance of it all. People don't want to lose their positions and shit.
Yeah. So, guys, do you think that you will want to, like, every news that is happening or is gonna happen or whatever, you want to know it right away?
What's
regards to the riots and that?
The point of the delay?
Say it again.
I said, what's the point of delaying it? Telling me why are they
preparing the stuff. I don't know how to explain this, but more like get everything sorted out before you go and tell the world. I don't know.
You mean getting the facts right?
Yeah, get everything out there with your colleagues or whatever. Try to make it so smooth as possible, type of thing, so you don't cause mass hysteria.
That becomes controlling a narrative.
That's what I'm saying, though. They should.
Yeah. But this is exactly what people do, though, right? Before they come up with the news.
No, they should just curate a better relationship with us in the first place. They've not been given and granted this power to go and go mad with it and seize it and run away with it, to be honest.
True.
That wasn't the reason for government in the first place.
Yeah.
Do you know
But
what I
then
mean?
again, yeah, I hear you. But
share shit out, make it
how
all
the world
fair
is right now, right?
and protect us from privatization. Do you know what I mean? Enforce the law justly. There's a few reasons, but like not to start dictating what we think and what side of the road we walk on and what am I wearing on my feet and shit.
Yeah, I'm a bit torn about this. I'm about 50-50. Yeah.
Because the way you're talking about it from like a government narrative, right? You're like, oh, yeah, you know, prepare the infrastructure and make sure we're. But from our narrative, it's controlling our destiny, taking away our right to do what we want with information. Then the thing you're gonna be doing is putting things in place to stop us doing stuff. You get me? Oh, we're gonna make sure the military's on the streets so that the military keep the military at the supermarkets to make sure that they don't get, I don't know, some next shit, man. Just tell us that there's a comet coming and a lot of people about to die. Just tell us, man.
Yeah, but the comment thing, I get that, you know, as a civilian type of situation, but I'm just thinking of other stuff that can happen, right? And,
it's the same as outbreak. It's the same as, you know, fucking war or anything that threatens public safety like that. It would be the same kind of emergency, whatever. Do you know what I mean? They created that shit. That's why I can't disagree with what he's saying, particularly because they created that situation. It is social engineering. It is obviously something that give them a lot of data, which they was able to enact on. We've had 4 or 5 years to look at that shit in retrospect, fam. You can see what's been done. It's a bait move.
Do you know what they're doing in Canada with like social media and stuff? They're saying that you can't share news stories.
News,
so like no screenshots or links to news articles. Apparently, it's to stop misinformation. For instance, that's what they're saying.
There is a pandemic, and how do you fix that? That might be one of the ways.
How? Yeah. Okay.
What's that, Axel?
No, yeah, I didn't understand. What did you say?
I said that might be one of the ways to how do you stop that? There is a lot of bollocks going on with that. People are able to you're able to flip a news story into any different perspective and suit any narrative, aren't you? So, and there are a lot of places that do that. And hence, yeah, we do get situations like maybe now with regards to what he's talking about, people being able to get duped by sometimes like an oldish uncle from the older generation, yeah, will send me something, share me something on WhatsApp, and I would just tut and think to myself, how the fuck you falling for that? How you can't see that that's not real? How you can't see that that's stupid? Do you know what I mean? Or very, very, but then man, they're falling in for it.
Yeah, but
so
they didn't grow up with the internet, though.
No,
you know
exactly.
I mean?
They can't see through it just like that. So I think there's a lot of people that are susceptible to that type of shit, and a lot of people that are down for exploiting. You know,
no, facts. They're just not built for it. It's weird.
But what they're suggested is
extremism.
You not being able to share news articles, with your friends and family, bro.
But maybe,
have you seen this? Have you seen that? So that, you know, like that's a very worrying thing, bro.
Like sharing,
and it makes you wonder: is this the motive of so much fake news, so that they can basically stop people spreading the news? Because if you stop, like, that's a very dangerous thing.
No, because the news is one of their weapons.
So now I've got to phone you.
I don't know what the
It don't
protocol
matter.
would
Even
be.
even if you're saying, have you seen the bullshit that they're saying on the news? It don't
Yeah.
matter. You're not allowed to. So you're not gonna be able to critique the news in the same way. Now the news clips and that.
It
I think
depends.
that-
Exactly. It depends on the protocols of this. Because if I could just click
Doesn't
and
matter.
share a news article one time,
Yeah.
cool. But if I want to like download it, modify it, and now upload it with my own headline, yeah, maybe that shit should be banned.
Yeah,
Maybe
but that's not what they're talking about, bro.
kind of sounds like what they're trying to hit.
Nah, it's this one. Nah, it's all news. So you can get official news. You have normal mainstream news. You're not allowed to share it. And what happens with, I think, Instagram and Facebook at least, it stops you from sharing it.
There you go. Fair enough.
If you're in Canada, like it stops you. Do you get me? So it's like that's just news across the board. It's different.
That's really dangerous, though.
I think this, and I think that type of thing, it fuels the thing that they would allegedly call misinformation, which is people thinking, yeah, they're really out to get us.
I'm kind of on the side of like, if you ain't got nothing to hide, then why do you mind about the cameras, or why do you mind about certain things? I would give. I'm
on. This is the other way around. They're the ones.
I don't know. I don't believe in privacy at all. You don't have any privacy anyway. But I don't believe in the illusion.
I'm on about a right to expression here. It's like the
yeah.
opposite.
But this is something that you already established. There is no freedom of speech. So why are you? You're not really that bothered, are you?
But this opens up to propaganda. The only thing that you can do is like share with your.
But you don't do that, Axum. I don't know.
That's gonna happen
you
though.
Share
Because
headlines.
no, I'm just saying, yeah. In certain countries, you're not allowed.
It really affect? It affects the people that would modify those headlines and share them across and misinform people. Yeah, I don't think you should have a platform where you just promote Jedi's music. And you're bigger than fucking Jedi now. What the fuck? Do you know what I mean? People are doing that with the news. People are doing that with headlines.
I hear you, Vic, but I'm just saying, yeah, if you're not allowed to like share,
That's journalism.
Yeah,
it should be allowed. Freedom of press.
Freedom of press, and that's what I'm saying. Like certain countries don't even have freedom of press, so and we know what's happening there. It's a madness.
The interpretation.
I'm sorry, though. I'm sorry. What's all this press talk? What's all this press talk? Because if 30 people see my story, I'm not press.
You are, man. You're media. You're media. You're supplying information. You are, man.
True.
And if you wasn't, you wouldn't find news outlets on every social media platform that you're on. ITN, BBC, CBN, Reuters, Reuters, they all got Al Jazeera, they all use social networks. So it's clearly a valid format of news intake. So whether it's them or you, if you end up with more followers than them, then who's more official? It's not a numbers game, it's just what they're doing, which is reporting. If you're reporting too, then you're news.
Yeah, but it's like, did you source that? Or if you're gonna go and source that information and curate that opinion,
Don't matter. No, because a lot of them source from each other anyway. Reuters suppliers, and all these
I wouldn't
things.
necessarily believe in plagiarizing anything.
That's why you will have a clip of 30 different newsreaders reading out the same article worded in the same. They buy the news. They buy the news and then they disseminate it. So they're doing what they're accusing others of doing anyway, or what you're accusing others, which is using other people's news. Everyone does that. That's the news game.
Yeah.
You ain't got 50 million. You ain't got 50 million reporters on the ground doing fuck all. They're all quoting each other. They'll quote other papers, quote other news channels, quote other reporters. It don't matter. But yeah, when you get to Reuters and that level, and you realize it's just like Reuters is the Spitalfields. It's the Spitalfields. It's the Bill and Gates market. It's the cash and carry of news, where everyone goes and gets their fucking shit. You know what I mean? You get your left wing shit. You get your right wing shit. You get all of that. Boom, yeah, hold that. So there's people that just scan the Reuters updates or whatever, however it works. And that's how they get their midday news, and they do the then they got reporters, send reporters out on the ground, and really makes you wonder, who the fuck is Reuters? Do you know what I mean? And why are they the cash and carry? Why are they the cash and carry for?
They're just their app idea, no?
Huh?
Isn't it just their app idea, no?
An app idea.
Wasn't that just where it starts, like just compiling the news? Isn't that what it is?
App. I'm sure they're much older than apps, bro. I'm sure Reuters is a very old company, if I'm not mistaken. These are the companies that don't even get scrutinized.
Fucking House of Lords.
1851.
1851, yeah?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Started in London.
Big up, Rion.
Yeah, be like Rion. And let me finish this rant.
I told black people to hold fast for a reason, because it's not our fight. And I will say it again. Don't get co-opted into something that ain't yours. Because black people, like I said, we went through the Teddy Boys, we went through the BMP, we went through the Stephen Lawrence era, went through the NF, we went through the Skinners, we went through some real racial tension in this country. We went through it, right? This ain't that. This ain't that. People, you don't know about Chelsea Smiles, all this kind of stuff. This ain't racial tension. My uncles and my granddad used to tell me about what racial tension really was. People that know that, even when I interviewed Lee Jasper, when he used to tell me about the police and have their little NF badges to let you know that they were gonna mess you up. You don't know what racial tension is.
When you get to the police station, they're gonna kick you all the way from the van to your cell.
So you had actual altercations like that with the police yourself?
Regularly. It was almost, there was a stage in about the late 70s after 76. There was a mild uprising in 76. People didn't get caught on history, but we went out wilding in 76. Not to the extent of 81 and 86, but nevertheless. And yeah, people just don't realize. They used to have little National Front badges, and they used to wear them.
Police used to,
yeah, and they used to wear them underneath their lapels. So when they used to get you, they used to flash their badge at you like that, so you know from the get-go, right? That I will kill you. I will kill you here today, man.
Right,
Get away with it.
This is not racial tension, but it doesn't matter because all we needed was something organic or something organized.
Yeah, but you can't say it's not racial tension, bruv. Like, that's not exactly true.
I think this is like, it's a cause and effect thing. Like, is it because things are always going to be different to what they were in the past? So then you can't compare it. Do you know what I mean? You can't compare it because it's a different time. Everything's going to be a product of its time.
Don't they say that
So then you're going to look back at the old one with a different type of not nostalgia, but you know what I mean, a different view. That's tinted by the emotions of the people who told you about it.
Yeah. What was that, Vic?
Don't they say that history repeats itself?
Sure. But not in a circle, in a spiral.
Never heard that amendment.
No, but this one's, it's moved along. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a spiral. When this cycle, all these cycles here, if you want to be in that.
I feel like people are going backwards, bro. I feel like people are going
whatever
backwards.
direction on the spiral, though. But what I'm saying is the nature of the thing, whatever is repeating, will change. It will be of its era. It will be of its time. There were no camera phones in Chelsea Smile. There was no online organizing.
Well, there was a more institutional setup for accepting and getting away with stuff like that.
True.
Standard technology, opinions, yeah, stuff has changed, but I don't even know if this is the context of that kind of, like, I don't rate any Tommy Robinsons or any of that shit as powerful enough to create that kind of tension that he's referencing and similarizing it to. Anyway, I agree with you in that it's not the same. It's barely comparable.
Mm.
That was an ambient environment. This is a knee-jerk reaction that has been capitalized on and used.
Yeah.
It's different.
And I think there are more elements of this that are not racial, but it's still racial tension.
100%.
That as well. Do you know what I mean? Like it's definitely racialized, the whole thing. The imagery.
Let's talk now, though, to Dr. Ian Overton, because incredibly, I can't even believe I'm actually about to say these words. It's 8:36. We've been on the air for 2 hours, and I haven't even mentioned the fact that there were some young people shot in Orpington in Kent yesterday, and it's so, you know, kind of run-of-the-mill that we don't even get excited about it, which is extraordinary in itself. Dr. Ian Overton is Executive Director of the London-based conflict research charity Action on Armed Violence, and he's author of a book called Gun, Baby, Gun. Dr. Ian, a very good morning to you.
Good to see you again, Mike, and I hope I'm not a grumpy old man.
Well, congratulations. You will be, though. It definitely comes to us all in the end. But, I mean, I've said that deliberately because I've sort of caught myself doing the show for 2 hours without even mentioning this story, which when it broke yesterday was quite extraordinary. 2 14-year-old boys shot on a quiet street and rushed to hospital. I mean, we're seeing more and more of this kind of random gun crime, aren't we?
Well, actually, gun violence in terms of homicides is down from pre-pandemic levels, and gun deaths in the UK are very, very rare. They only are around 4% of all homicides. But, you know, news is as news.
Yeah, check this. He starts proper breaking down some stats that make you think. Still make you think.
Is, and therefore, when there is a number of people shot in a single instance, it's going to get the headlines. And we can get a sense that gun violence is quite commonplace in the UK. But if you compare it to, let's say, the US, in terms of overall homicides in the UK, it's around 10 per million people killed every year. In the US, it's around 60. So we have 1/6 of the US levels of violence.
Right.
The UK levels of violence is similar to the EU. So it's not really that much of a problem. What we do have a concern about is the levels of knife violence that lead to deaths. So around 40% of all deaths in the UK are knife related. But even the total number of people killed every year, which is around 600, whilst it's a tragedy for every single family, it's not of major concern. And if you compare it to 2 decades ago, our homicide rate is half that of it was 2 decades ago. And that's partly because there is less general violence in the population, and also because our surgeons have got better since the war on terror on actually treating quite traumatic injuries.
Yes.
Because lessons were learned in Iraq and Afghanistan.
I wonder if that's more of the reason actually than anything else, because there's definitely a sense.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
My cousin's life was saved by an Iraq vet. If it wasn't for him, the experience wouldn't have been possible, you know? It was basically he was picking up parts of my cousin's liver, little slivers of liver, and they managed to rebuild his liver based on it. It was crazy. But it was because of his war experience. And that was at one of the best hospitals in the city as well.
Yeah, taxpayers' money, was it?
I have to agree. It's invaluable experience to bring back to your medical professions, people that have seen combat.
Always seems to be the case, isn't it?
No one knifed him. He had a mad motorbike accident, and he was his liver was just splattered in places, just uncanny. No other ambulance driver would have fought to pick up that splooge. Do you know what I mean? I was told so by the doctor. Like, he's just like, listen, you've got, because I was the first man in the family to actually turn up. All the women were just in pieces, and he said, like, listen, you've got that guy there to thank. Do you know what I mean? If it wasn't for him, your cousin's finished. Crazy.
in London certainly, and in Manchester and Birmingham, that there is more violence on the streets. And it's interesting that you're saying the stats don't actually show that in real terms, but it feels more dangerous out there, doesn't it?
Well, I think that's also partly the march of 24-hour news and accessibility on our phones, that we get to hear about the minutiae of shootings.
Yeah, and there you have it. The effect of constant news updates, being on the cutting edge of all the news of everything that's happening everywhere. It will heighten your sense of, it's like the red car effect, isn't it? You think about red cars, or you're about to get a red car, and all you see is red cars on the road, like everywhere.
100%.
It's the same with anything, especially things that are fear-based, because your warning systems are going to be like kind of picking it up. You know what I mean? It's going to come to the forefront of your consciousness whenever it's out there, because you tuned into it. We're all tuned into the news. We've been, like I remember growing up, watching the news was like a thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, that
Trevor McDonald.
That my mum would come in and see me watching the news and be proud and that. You know what I mean? You know the way they're like, like be proud that, oh, right, he's watching the news and that. What? He watches the news, yeah? Ah, your son. Right, you get me? And I'd be there soaking it all up. Fucking programming.
No, I don't go to United. I'm not a United fan. I'm a Ronaldo fan. This is a Ronaldo shirt.
What about the Asian man arrested with the AK-47 in Brum, looking for EDL? No one's talking about that. I've never heard about that. And if that's the case, good on him. Some of them need some kind of shelling. I ain't doing it, and I ain't advocating for it. If someone's gonna listen, if you're gonna be like racist and run around and try to terrorize people, then like I'm not surprised that whatever lengths they go to retaliate or defend themselves. I just think leave people alone. That's my motto. Leave people alone, man.
Dancy. Big 45,
Yeah. If I left people alone.
Shootings and stabbings.
Right.
Certainly there is a cohort of people, and they're usually young black men, that do have a much higher incidence of knife and gun violence in that cohort. But that cohort doesn't spill over into the wider population. Young white female women, for instance, are very, very unlikely to be killed by a stranger. They're far more likely to be killed in a domestic violence incident.
Right.
Middle-aged men and older women are incredibly unlikely to be murdered. And if they are, it's almost certainly going to be by a partner or a friend. So random acts of violence are actually very, very rare in the UK. And I'd say that a few incidents could actually skew the statistics quite significantly.
Right. And is it easier now, for example, to get your hands on a gun? Because I know a lot of people have said to me that with the advent of, a lot of drug gangs, a lot of people trafficking, quite often some of the things that come into the country are now more readily available, like drugs, like guns, like zombie knives, etc. I mean, are guns easier to get now than they used to be?
Well, not really, because as you say, as they used to be. I mean, there was a post-war period where there were lots of guns available in the population. Those guns have decayed and it's harder to get your hands on. Also, there have been lots of gun claim schemes. So a lot of farmers, for instance, who would have had guns no longer have as much access to guns because of tighter gun regulations. So it used to be easier to get your hands on a gun. Yes, I think if you were absolutely adamant to get your hands on a gun today with the dark web and with if you manage to get into certain criminal gangs, you probably could get your hands on a gun. However, it's harder to get your hands on ammunition in many.
I'm just thinking, could it also be a reason that you lot are not in mainland Europe? It's not that easy, right?
That adds to it. But he basically just said get a knife.
Yeah, and then he was going on to speak about there being a lack of ammo.
Yeah, for a possible world war.
Remember, these countries, these other countries, they just got boxes of ammo.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? And yeah, so I definitely know ammunition is an issue.
Not where I am. That's why I'm like questioning.
Say that again?
Not where I am. I mean, we have the highest, like I said before, we're highest. What's it called? Weapons like that in Europe, right? So we easily get access to it through Germany from Yugoslavia. So don't know why it's so hard for you guys to get them in.
Well, you
just
said
because you have to come on the boat, innit? You have to come on the boat.
Importation. That's the issue.
Yeah.
That being said, stuff still obviously happens, isn't it? There's still plenty of things here. Plus, there's army and ex-army and all that, and corrupt feds, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And he just told you the dark web is also still there.
There are armories all around the country. If shit was to really get serious.
That's the other thing. Like, certain guns are legal for some people. Like,
There are just armories everywhere. Just depends if you know.
Get a license, all of that.
There's damn kinds of legal guns as well. That's there in multitude. Shotguns and stuff in this country, where people just hunt, pull them for sport, pull them plates, clap them off on the countryside.
I was watching that the other day still at Olympics.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those clubs.
Yeah. Yo, are you not talking in a low tone? Is it the subject matter? You know, I've been serious all week. Do you know what I mean? And I don't mind. I'll go with whatever. Is it me? Maybe it's getting a bit heavy now, man. You know what I mean? It's been fucking racist and this and that for about 2 weeks now, mate. Far right this, far right that. Legislation, elections, fucking hell, man. It's all kicking off. War, mate. Innit?
Yep, I agree. I do. But I also think it's important to like cover it. So, but yeah.
Yeah. Cover it, smother it, man.
I think it's covered. I swear it's covered. Is it covered or not? Is there anything you don't know now, considering you don't even live here?
No, I know enough now. And also, I get the news from here too, yeah? You like, in my corner, yeah, I'm good.
What's good, people? Mate, Relevant TV. Hold up a second. Let's listen to it.
Everybody, every community, rise up today. Like, we give these lot nothing. They get nothing today from us. Yeah, the bird call still is that time, is that day. Yeah, I've had multiple calls. And make sure you're protecting your local communities. And if they come there, yeah, make sure you meet them with blood and fire. Every single one of them. And yo, far right guys, hey, what you do? Yeah, before you leave your house this morning, kiss your kids and hug your wife.
See there, you've heard it. You've heard Vic Santos come out. He's talking. Let's people, Mate, Relevant TV. Hold up a second. Let's listen to it.
Everybody, every community, rise up today. Like, we give these lot nothing. They get nothing today from us. Yeah, the bird call still is that time, is that day. Yeah, I've had multiple calls. And make sure you're protecting your local communities. And if they come there, yeah, make sure you meet them with blood and fire. Every single one of them. And yo, far right guys, hey, what you do? Yeah, before you leave your house this morning, kiss your kids and hug your wife.
See there, you've heard it. You've heard Vic Santos come out and speak. He's talking. Let's go and ride. Man, them, let's meet fire with fire. Let's go and the business. Vic Santora, go back and sit down back down. That's what you mean? Meet fire with fire. What you trying to do? Get the little picture them out here locked up. For what? Because Phil and Grant and Peggy Mitchell and them decide they want to go out and start a problem. You want to do what? To go and do what? To where? To who? What you on about, Vic Santizzle, my you? Don't try and run away from the question we ask you. When Big Bad Spizzle got himself bored up, where was you? But now you want to try and recruit man them out there to come and cause a problem and get locked up and get criminal record and can't get a job. It's hard to get a job already as they know it, being a man of color. And you want to tell them to rise up? Go back and take that seat, Vic Santora. Dong, that's a boy. Only time you want to come out is come out to start a problem. I thought you finished with the internet, but you want to come on internet to tell you them out there or man them out there to rise up. Rise up for what? Because you say a woman got dashed off a bus or a woman got moved out of seat on a bus. What about them little youth there, black youth there out there dying Monday to Sunday? How you ain't telling man them to rise up and help these man? Or you ain't telling these man to rise up and stop the killing? But yet you want to be out protesting with big microphone and you want to talk about woman on bus? Shut your mouth, my guy. What about when you see that black woman there get attacked on bus or that black woman there get told, come out of the seat, you black woman, go back to your country. And the woman said, go back to what country? I was born here in the UK. I never heard you open your mouth at all. So I don't want to hear what you got to say about that and Vic Santora. Go back down, that's a boy. Nobody's rising up because of your say-so. Nobody's stepping out because of your say-so. Your say-so's irrelevant. You want to make man burn and crash. And then while man sitting in jail, you ain't got no pee to send nobody. So sit yourself down round Dessa. I'm going to reiterate to some of you guys out there who listen to me. Don't get up and move. It's not time to do nothing. Let these Phil and Grants and Peggy Mitchells do what they need to do. Let them continue while you watch, smile, and keep it moving. It's not time to do nothing. When it's time, you'll get that feeling and you'll know when it's time to act. Right now, sit down and enjoy the ride. In fact, I bought some sweet popcorn. Just when I'm reading the news, I'm just munching on my popcorn. In fact, I got some fresh orange juice also. Yes, just because I'm watching and I'm observing and I'm also laughing. Vic Santizzle, stop it. Go back down, Dessa. In fact, how you get so emotional so quick on big internet, on big camera? You know, I've tried to get angry on my phone, you know, just to see what it's like. But I can't even get emotional. I'm back out front to you guys out there. I tried. And I was laughing at myself because I really tried. In fact, you're going to call it an acting class. So I don't know how these men out here get so emotional on big camera. Nobody in front of them. Just a phone. And they're angry, upset, talking B-agrees. And you're thinking, what are you on about? Sit down. What are you fighting for? You want to be like Jamaican, my guy? Stop your nonsense and stop fronting, my guy. Give it a rest. What you need to do is say to the youths out there, yo, you see my man down Dessa, he's not worth dying for, you know. You see Phil and Grant mashing up the place, that's not your place they're mashing up, you know. But you see when they come towards you, there's a thing called self-defense, and I was scared, and I acted, I reacted, and someone end up gone, you know. The judge will understand that, you know. Stepping out your house to go and cause a problem with an idiot causing a problem. You ain't getting no one feeling sorry for you, you know. In fact, Vic Santiz is going to say, yo, my man was dumb. He come out to party and he end up getting locked up, you know. Or he end up getting stampeded on, you know. Vic Santiz, my guy, you need to start recognizing what you're saying and what you're not saying. Because when you're talking, my guy, you're talking to be a foolishness. In fact, when it comes to the crunch, Vic Santiz, what you need to do is, seeing as you love camera so much, go and fight. Go out there and show us you're in the jungle. You're getting stampeded on. You're in the action. We need to see that. But you look like you're somewhere comfortable, my guy. Chatting from a garden or from someone else's garden. He agrees. And then trying to recruit. I can't believe what I'm seeing on big internet. Vic Santizzle trying to recruit people.
I can't believe too.
Fight. What? Face the guy. I'm going to have to put a fact out there. You are still a minority. So you keep on trying to fool these youths out here. It's Phil and Grant who's going to arrest you. So fix yourself up and start understanding what's going on. Like I said for you guys out there who listen to me, when it's time to move, you'll know that time. Right now, sit back, eat some nice popcorn.
Facts.
Remain relevant TV as always, you know.
Remain relevant.
Subscribe. Peace.
Yo, big up, remain relevant, bro. Remain relevant. Yo, I big up Jed, big up everyone on the panel, by the way. Do you get what I'm saying? But remain relevant, always talking facts. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, Vic, yeah. Vic got a mobile. I feel like Vic should have been like, what's his name, Rapman. But Vic, I don't know why Vic wants to play this village. I don't even know what village he's talking about. Yeah, that Vic guy. Vic is cool. Like, I like Vic. At the same time, I just think, like, what is your angle though? Like, what are you really on? I felt like in that video he's trying to get young black youths in trouble. He's trying to get them a bird.
So what are you saying?
I advise any black youths out there, bruv, don't listen to Vic. You're better off listening to Jeds.
You hear that? What you got to say about that, Vic?
It's mad, isn't it? It's mad, isn't it? It's mad.
No, I'm talking about Vic Santoro, man. I'm talking about Vic Santoro. I can't believe it. Vic, big up yourself, man.
So I need to understand some English word or patois maybe. What is yasta?
No, he said, yeah, down there, sir. I listen. You know, Remain Relevant TV, yeah? He's the hardest out. Yeah, you're gonna have to ask the Jamaicans. I could explain, but I mean, it's better off that the people that come from there explain if they're on the panel.
You done, Debo?
Vic, you're from Jamaica, innit? Go on. I'm done.
It just means over there. It just means over there. Over there, sir. As in, just referring
over
to
there, sir. So it's just that.
No, there, sir.
Yeah,
there.
Yes, sir. On there, sir. Whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It just means over there, like you're not with us. You're over there, bro. You're with them man over there. That's what it means, accent. Go over there.
But
it's like you as an Eritrean telling me go over there, as in go to Somalia, go over there. You're not Eritrean, go over there, sir.
So I can say that now in Tigrinya, right? Kid. Yeah. Did you get that? D-Block? Kid.
No, I definitely didn't get that. That sounds like a cat.
That's just a little sound. It's not a word yet.
No, it is actually a word. Go from here. Kid. Yeah.
But anyway, let's not like get away. Like see Vic here. I always think to myself, why does Vic feel like he's the guy to chat for the mandem or for people like? And also, the angles that he always comes at is like, it's like he's trying to prove himself. Remember, this guy's history is he went jail when he was like 15. You get what I'm saying? And he came and I think he did a 10-year bird or something. So I feel like he's still stuck in the time where he was a little kid. Because this guy's won a BAFTA, by the way. Like he was on his way to be up there.
What's that through?
But he decided
his music.
No, that was through acting. Through acting, he should have been a rap man part 2. Like he should have been an angle, but he wants to play the bad boy thing for some reason, for some weird reason. Even though no one believes him.
It's not weird, it's not. You just said it yourself. Man.
No, that is weird though. No, you can't do both. I'll rather, if you're gonna do the bad man thing, I'd rather you be like Young Spray, where you're hard on your sleeve and say, I'm bad peoples. You're like Young Spray, don't hide it. With Vic here, he tries to be professional and corporate, and at the same time play the roads, and that doesn't work, bro. They don't mix.
Maybe that's his actual personality.
No. Yeah, then you got something wrong with you, bro.
Well, I don't get what's wrong with him though. Like, what is wrong with him? You just said basically that's his life.
You can't be.
I don't do the cutting thing again, please. Not yet, please. So
go on. My bad.
He's that person. However, now he's presenting something that's professional. He's making content, isn't he? So
no. He was.
He's looking at things through a slightly different lens to the one that he would have had, but he's still got the same voice. He's still the same human being that he was. He knows that. So he's able to speak that. Surely he's trying to make a positive impact in the things he's trying to do.
That didn't sound positive. What is positive to me is what Jed was saying. Yo, don't get yourself 2 years. I don't understand why man think that they can go on road and not have their face covered and they're just gonna go punch up man and they're not gonna get arrested later. What Vic is saying is, yo, you man, we need to come out here. Jed is not saying that. Jed's saying be smart. If you're gonna do what you're gonna do, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. But be smart about it. I feel like that's a That's a good advice. It's coming from a good place. What Jeds is giving. What my man's giving is, yo, you man, what we gonna do? Like he's like an Andrew Tate. He's just he's adding more fuel. Like, do you know what I'm saying? He's making kids think like, yo, because he's a big man. And as a little kid, if I looked up to Vic, I'm gonna think, oh, the olders are saying this. No, bro. They're not olders. Vic ain't older. Jeds is older. Oh, Jeds is telling you, bruv, do what you're doing. I'm not stopping you. You're your own man. But think about what you're doing. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what adults should tell you. I'm not your father. I'm not your mother. I'm not your guardian. You're going to do what you're going to do. But if I can give you some advice, think about what you're doing, because this government is not playing. They're going to allow you to do what you're doing, catch you on cameras, and give you 2 years, 3 years. Then you start giving references from your imam. Like, man, give a fuck about all of that. A man said he gave his imams, like the mosque gave him a reference. But do you think that, yo, you just gave a reference of the low of the lows on the eyes of the government. Like getting a reference from a terrorist, like the way the English people see it. When you say I got a reference from the mosque, you got a reference from the terrorist. Not what I'm saying. I'm saying from the eyes of the law or these white people. They're not saying a doctor. You're not saying a doctor gave you I'll tell you something here. Everyone knows Spec Gonzalez. Spec Gonzalez went to jail for killing someone by accident, driving. Yeah. When he went to court, boom, boom, he went to court and all that. But he actually knew someone that's a part of the establishment. Yeah. And on the last day or before he got his sentence, he spat the man's name, or the man came. And the judge said to him, Ra, why didn't you tell me you was linked up with these men? If you told me that, I wouldn't have gave you this bird. So that just lets you know that if you have friends in higher places, a bird that would be given to a normal human being, a normal citizen, won't be given to you. Look at what the judge saying. Gonzalez, why didn't you tell me you had this guy in your pocket? I would have gave you community service for this. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, and then there's that rich kid as well. That rich kid that killed the Arab kid in the private school. Yeah, and then the judge gave him excuses like, oh, this white youth listens to drill music, so we can't give him a bird. He was influenced by blah, blah, blah. But then a black youth will come for the same thing and kill someone, and you just get birded off. 30 years, mate. See you later. But the white youth is doing community service for murdering Arab youth. Like, how the fuck does that make sense? Why? Because his dad is part of the establishment. Do you get what I'm saying? So this law, this whole shit is all a game, innit? And what Vic is doing is Vic is amping up little youths to say, yo, I'm the big dog. Yo, if they want to come down, we're going to meet them. No, bro, you don't do that as a big man, as a BAFTA winning, you know. Anyway, I yield my man.
There's a bit of excited with the blood and fire. And that was a bit mad. That was a bit mad when he said that. We're going to meet them with blood and fire. Like,
do you know what I'm saying, though, Jez? Like, what the fuck? As a big 40-year-old man, you know?
Nah, it's not about age, though, man. But like,
but Jez, what I'm saying is... Sorry, go on.
I just think that all of us owe it to ourselves and to each other to be patient and to be conscientious when we spread the messages out there. You know?
Exactly.
I probably said a lot of reckless things too, and whatever. And maybe the brother doesn't see it as reckless or whatnot. There's been more reckless things said. He's just talking about defending it if these men come to the ends, which I understand. And I don't grudge him for wanting to do that. I think what you're seeing is the fact that you're seeing it from 2020 vision, where you know that no one was coming. So he's hyped. But we already know how the story ends, and no one's coming. And most of us think that information was planted and faked in the first place. So, but at that time, maybe he don't know that, and he's like, "Yo, what? These men think they're coming Lewisham, yeah? All right. So he's like, yo, he's put his video up. I think
Nah. Okay, Jez, my only grievance is this, yeah. Like I support Vic Santoro. Like I feel like he's actually a good brother, you know what I'm saying? I actually respect him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just feel like every time he speaks on any topic that or any dilemmas or anything that he's got, he never comes, he always comes on this type of angle. I remember even like just on a versus, like on a battle, like on a joke thing, Joe Black had to just sort of calm him down. If you heard that conversation between him, Joe Black, and you know what I mean? Joe Black is trying to tell him, bro, calm down, man. This is just a joke thing. Like he was getting, hey, yo, bro, you know we could do it. Like he always gets emotional. I realized that's one thing I realized about it. Just gets emotional a lot. With Young Spray, with this, with that, like just with African Child, like just a lot. He does a lot for someone that's winning BAFTAs in that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not all there. Like I don't think. That's wrong to say. No, he's all there. No, my bad. I shouldn't say that. He's not crazy or nothing. He's a good brother. But I feel like he doesn't try to be a good brother though. Like he plays two sides. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just every time he comes online, he just always makes himself look like a fool. It might be with Young Spray, it might be with Africa Child, it might be this thing. It's just always looking bad, bro.
Do you reckon it's just you don't like him, D-Block?
No, it's not. No, you know what it is when you're rooting for someone and you know someone could do better, but they always rise to, I don't know if it's the long bursts that he's done, but he always rises to bullshit. Like doesn't need to, that's kind of above.
Yeah, what you're saying, but I think that's just the nature of him, because remember, like what you're seeing is content.
That's the other thing. That's the thing that I'm learning on this channel, that everything is not as it seems. I always think that characters.
I think maybe you're getting the impression that he's more affected by these things than maybe he could be. Maybe he is that affected. I don't know so much about him, but what I'm saying is like give him a chance. Like maybe he's a hype guy. You see the way he angles the camera and speaks with a bit of gusto and that, and you're like, oh, he's affected. Now he's not so affected. This is the one he's speaking on today. But I suppose.
No, I would advise you. I would advise you to listen to all the arguments that he's ever had. So it started African Child. Huh? Have I got what?
Our best bits.
No, I don't.
Back on that.
Yeah.
Glamorous.
Yeah, I don't know. To be fair, D-Block, I don't know if I'm gonna do that, like realistically. But
I'm not saying. I'm saying if you get a chance, try it. Just check it out. If you don't, then you don't. You know what I'm saying? But you might be right as well. Like obviously, I'm a human being. I might have got it wrong, but I'm not. I'm definitely not gonna say right. I hate Vic Santoro. Like I think he's a sick guy. I do believe he's a good brother. Like I know when he talks intellectual, like I've seen him do the intellectual stuff. I've seen him be himself, if that makes sense. And I feel like that's a true him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Give up the mic for a little bit, man. Here's another chatterbox. Hopefully he chats. He usually just comes in for his last 10 minutes allowed to speak to people. Then he disappears.
No, my bad, Jets.
Yeah, man. Let me just say, D-Block, first things first, man. I would say kibber your lip, but really just kibber your whole life. Anyway, take my boy Vic's name.
What does that mean, though?
Out your mouth, innit? Out your mouth. Stop talking about man them. But really, listen, brother, what are you doing, innit? At least he's doing something with his life. At least a man's making.
No, I mean, Schiffer. No, Schiffer. I'm not gonna compare myself to Vic Santoro. Like Vic Santoro is like, Vic Santoro is up there. I'm not nowhere near or clothes or anything like that. And I'm just a normal human being that likes to watch channels like this, that are invested with brothers like him. I feel like brothers like him represent, man. He talks about the village. I get all of that. Yeah, go on, Shifa.
Do you have a job?
Yeah, most definitely.
But what
I don't have a job. I got my own business.
What's that doing?
Don't worry about that. Do you want employment?
Today we're gonna find your black ass a job. The word of the day is job. J-O.
No, but Shifa, I was gonna big you up, yeah. And what's her name again? No, wait. I saw you guys.
If you ain't got a job by tomorrow, D-Block, you ain't gonna have to worry about Vic Santoro catching a dog. You gonna have to worry about the dog catching your ass.
No, I hear that. But I saw you guys on the show. I didn't know, Shifa, you look like that. It's mad. I thought you look like crazy, man. But you look official. And so does what's her name again?
What do you mean, man? What do you mean?
Nah, Jedi show. I watched it. It was very entertaining.
Why do you think I would look crazy? What does that even mean? And what does look official mean?
Nah, your voice. No, I mean your no, it's just my weirdness. Yeah, just don't take it to heart. Just me I'm weird, innit? But I just meant like the voice and the face didn't match. It's just not only you, it's Shivs. What's her name? The other girl.
Like,
the girl.
But D-Block,
Chevelle. Yeah, Chevelle. Big up Chevelle. My bad, Chevelle. I will never. Chevelle looks like one of my brethren, yeah? Chevelle, pick up yourself. I didn't know you look like that. I'm so sorry. I'll never chat shit to you again. Beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? She was given insight. And what's her name? Jupiter as well. Pick up Jupiter. I didn't know you look like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'll be quiet.
We saying you like to look at what you see, yeah? You like them Jupiter there? Hey, D-Block. Why you gone silent now, bro?
Yeah, because he wants to let someone else talk on the panel. Fucking hell.
You like them Jupiter?
The rest of them just on mute. This guy speaks. Vic has got nothing to say. Axel, what go on? Talk to me, Axel, man. What go on?
Yo, yeah, big up. Sorry.
Can I just say, I feel that my ratings for the policing of this whole riots and stuff, like, I'll give them their little ratings, man. They done well. And just to let everyone know, if you was worried about the protesters in Bristol, the white boy protesters got outnumbered by the counter protesters. So don't worry, we were safe.
Yeah.
You like that one, innit? We didn't do no harm though. We didn't do anyone any harm. There was no violence.
Yeah.
Big up everyone that came down there, man.
Trust me, big them up.
Yeah. Now, sorry, you guys. My missus is leaving, innit? She's going out for some dinner and the family. So I have to look after the kids. So I'm just doing that.
So D-Block, you're a Muslim, innit?
Alhamdulillah. Like, I believe in God. Like Shifa, I believe in God, innit? I believe in God. Like, I believe in God, bro.
Why are you asking that question, though, Shifa?
I didn't even finish it. Alhamdulillah, I believe.
Yeah, I know,
No, I believe in God, innit? Now you know what it is that question. Huh? Okay.
Camera back up.
All right, no problem.
After everything's ready.
Cool. Got it.
You're doing us last.
I got it. Yeah, man. No. I mean, I say alhamdulillah because I come from that cloth. You know what I'm saying? But
make sure you don't swap the milk with Magnum, yeah.
Jed, did you guys see that did you guys see the Ghanaian woman that took her DNA and she was Nigerian, or that Nigerian woman that took their DNA and she found out she's Kenyan? Or that Sudanese woman that took her DNA and she found out, right, she's Ethiopian, Somalian, and Kenyan. Yo, people need to start taking their DNA before they start telling me where they're from.
Hold on, what were you telling us? What did that tell us, Steve? Like, what do you mean by that? I swear you're saying people did DNA tests and found out they were from the place next door.
Yeah. So basically, we've been lied to, innit?
You know these borders are new, bro. Surely.
Yeah, no, they are. They're after the World War.
But people do move around, D-Block, so.
And you know people do move around, innit?
Yeah. No, I mean, as Africans, we don't have borders. Like borders were made by your forefathers.
So D-Block, can I ask you a question, seeing as you're a Muslim?
Go ahead, bro.
You see Muhammad?
Yeah, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Is Muhammad at peace? Is Muhammad at peace?
I have no clue, bro. I have no clue. I don't even know if my mom's at peace.
You know why I ask? Because I always hear people say, Muhammad, peace be upon him. Muhammad, why or something like that. Peace be upon him. Why do they say that?
People just say things that they've been taught, man. Like, yo, we got Muhammad Hijab chatting to Andrew Tate and that. Like, bro, I've realized being on this. I'm so grateful for being on Jedi's panels because I've learned so much that there's so many characters in life that when you ask me, are you Muslim? I don't even know if to answer yes no more. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I realize everything is a game for someone else. Nothing I made, nothing I invented.
Let me say something to you, yeah? Because when you sober up, you're not talking like this. We know that too, right? You're gonna change your ways when you're sober. So don't say stuff that you're gonna regret, innit?
No, I've never regret anything I've said in my life.
No, don't say that. But you know, I'm just trying to help you out.
No, I haven't. I've said the most I do.
You were saying that you were Muslim and X, Y, and Z, and you.
Yeah, and that's
and now switching it again. So I don't know. It's better for you to try.
But listen. When you say Muslim, you're thinking of the general Sunni. Like Muslim for me means believer, right? So a Christian or a Jew is a believer, right? Because they believe in God. Or Hindu. So anyone that's a believer is a Muslim. That's all Muslim means, is the believer in the one true God. It doesn't mean Allah. It just means
Let me ask you a hard question, D-Block. Do you think that Muhammad's actions contradict his message? Because obviously the message of Islam is peace, right? But Muhammad brought war. Yes. So do you think his actions contradict the message?
There's a lot of things that's been written. I'm not saying Muhammad did these things, but there's a lot of things that Muslims have written about Muhammad that they say Muhammad did. I don't know if he did or didn't do, but it definitely contradicts what the religion says. Yes. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't know if Muhammad actually did these things, but
I feel like that was I feel like that was a really honest answer. So big up, thank you, bro. I just wanted to know your opinion on that. Because Jesus never brought war, did he?
I mean, people did a crusade. I don't know if that's from Jesus or if that's from their own desires. Is crusade part of what Jesus was on?
Nah, Jesus was dead before any crusades took place. There was no Christians.
No, I know, but I'm saying, where did obviously crusades is representing? You know, like how terrorism they say represent Islam. In the same way, crusades were like terrorism, innit? So crusades came from Christianity, right? Like I say, I'm not saying this is what Jesus, but in the same way, I'm saying in the same way, you can't blame Muhammad for what Muslims have just made up, or it might not be the teachings that he was on or what he taught. I ain't never met the man.
I hear that though.
Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously religion, as we know, religion, ideology, music, everything is used by these entities that control the world, innit? So they're just going to use it to so many different angles and make up so many different things and add so many that you don't even know what the truth is. And my life is so short. Our lives are so short. It's hard for us to find the truth.
I hear that still. I hear that. Now I think
But
sometimes
the one truth that we do have, the only truth that we do find is that one of the tactics of the elites or the people that control the world is making something and then making humans fight over that one thing and then capitalizing over that. Like, for example, these English people, boom, these English people, let's make them wild out. Let's put people in jail. Let's make stricter laws. Like, I just kind of, and I'm, that's why I say to you, I'm grateful for Jedi, you know what I'm saying? Because Jedi will just open you up for these things. Just tell you, yo, what game are you?
Pause.
Yeah, good one, Axel.
Why is there a pause? Why is there a pause, beautiful?
Move on.
Axel has never been called beautiful. I'm going to call her beautiful tomorrow. Why gone beautiful? You said.
We got Vic.
What?
Big up.
Call her baby love. Call her baby love.
Nah, Axel's not used to a black man calling her beautiful. She's used to counter white pass. You know what I'm saying to you?
No, but could you say Wagwan? Say Wagwan, baby love.
Wagwan, baby love. I'm joking. I can't even pull it off. Wagwan though. Anyway, you guys, let's carry on. This is fruitful. Let's carry on.
Yeah, awkward as well there.
No, I just wanted to know your opinion on that still, because obviously being a Muslim and that, you would understand why they say Muhammad, peace be upon him, where I was just trying to figure it out, if that makes sense. Anyone else got anything to share? Vic Rose?
Nope.
Isn't it peace and blessings?
But you guys, let's go back to the topic here. What do you guys think of that video that Jedi just played in it of Vic Santero? What do you guys think?
I never saw it.
I already, to be fair, I said though, innit? Like, he's saying what he wants to say on his platform. Like, I get.
No, but don't you think he's inciting violence?
No, he wasn't inciting violence though. I think this is the thing. I feel like you've got more of an extreme take on what you said based off of who played.
What the fuck are you saying? Man said blood and fire.
But sometimes violence is necessary though, man. Well, according to scripture anyway.
Blood and fire though.
Yeah, no. I mean, what's it called? Shifa. Yeah, I agree with you. Yes, violence is deemed. Yeah. All right, cool. Go get candy. Go on then. Yeah. So yeah, no, of course. Sorry, I'm just with my youths. Yeah. Was gonna say violence is definitely should be applied in certain circumstances, but not in this circumstance though.
Why?
One second, I got the 8-month-year-old crying. You hear him? Cameron, what gone?
Yeah, when you're
what
done,
do you
you can tell us why. So, Axel, have you had any far right movements in Sweden?
Yeah, can we stop? Like, please. Can we not talk about far right no more? Like, yeah.
You might have some what is it called? Protests or something. Do you have any protests?
No, not yet. It's gonna be a protest, the type of thing in August somewhere in Sweden. And yeah, this is normal. We have racist, far rights, and Nazis out in the streets sometimes. So yeah. Just,
you guys know the most important thing that I wanted to know.
Ask them out.
axe them out. Yeah, they do say more than that. They do say more than that, though. They do say more than that. But yeah, I think it's the same all over the place in the West, really, Shiva. Yeah, it's the same rhetoric, same shebang. But
But did they
for
attack people over there? Did they attack black people and that?
no, it's more undercover thing, right? This is silent racism that's going on. Well, like you're not getting jobs, not getting places, to, housing, like that. Yeah, and you can be in some damn mad queues to get a house for ages, for many, many years until you get something. And in some areas they don't want to, because it's a little bit different, right? You guys have immigrants, and a lot of you that have been in the UK for a long time, right? But for us, we're like refugees and refugee kids, really. So it's a little bit different in how they see us.
No, but listen, sis, yeah, but apart from Caribbeans and West Africans, we're kind of refugees in the UK as well. Like obviously the Caribbeans have been here from the beginning. They're the ones that helped build the country. They've been invited, and then obviously also like Nigerians and all that. They're Commonwealth. They've been coming here from day dot as far as the Caribbeans. You know what I'm saying? I even know a couple of some of my Caribbean friends that their mum's Caribbean, but their dad's like Nigerian because he's been here for so long. And I thought their dad was Jamaican because he got Rasta hair. You know what I'm saying? But he's been here so long. Obviously, when he first came as a little youth, the only people that are around him was Caribbeans. Get me? So he's just kind of mixed with that. So yeah, like as Somalis or East Africans, I know there's Somalis that have been here since early as well, but in general, as in Somalis coming over here, yeah, we're kind of late to the party compared to Caribbeans and Nigerians.
Yeah, so you lot came around in the UK like in the 90s, yeah?
No, there was people in the World War and that, because obviously Somaliland was part of the Commonwealth, so they came and fought in the war. That's how you get Maya Jama's dad and all that. All the Somaliland people used to come here. That's what my point is.
You don't know the politics behind Jamaicans coming here, though.
Yeah, they were invited to build a country, no?
Not just that they was
took
invited.
all the intellectuals.
So let me give you some of the politics. So basically, yeah, I only found this out recently as well. If you was born before Jamaica got its independence, yeah, and you're Jamaican born before that, technically you're a British citizen. So how about that?
So I've learned something interesting about the UK. Yeah? So in the UK, you cannot be classed as you don't get your British passport when you get born there. You need to apply for it, even if you're born in the country, right?
Yeah. And you got
that's crazy to me. That's actually crazy to me because it's not the same over here. So even if you're born in Sweden, you are Swedish.
No.
We had a thing recently where they were trying to send Jamaicans back to Jamaica, and a lot of them, the way they got to stay was because they proved they were born before the independence. So that means they was literally British citizens. They can't evict them, or they can't send them back.
But the passport isn't what makes you a citizen.
No, because remember,
you can apply for a passport when you are a citizen, but it's not what makes you one. So
but remember, the citizen is a subject.
Right.
And any Jamaican born before independence is a British subject, therefore has a right to British citizenship.
So would you guys call yourselves as British?
Well, Jamaica's a British colony technically, so they speak English. So yeah, I'd imagine even the Canadians would class themselves as British. to some extent.
Just because you speak and then no, that doesn't make sense. Huh?
No, but it's a British colony.
Yeah, so
it's British, isn't it? It's British owned. It's British occupied. The language is British. A lot of the British culture has been pumped in, and Britain owns basically all of the debt. So yeah, they're British, man.
You say that is a British thing. It's kind of like saying for me, because the Italians were dealing with us. We have Italian in the language, but we're Italians.
Do you know what? No, but Axum, like your family hasn't been in Italy for 60 years. You're right. I get it. You're right in that respect. But first of all, your family hasn't been in Italy for 60 years. Second of all, you weren't brought to Eritrea from a place that's a mystery.
Yeah.
I mean, like that. Like I hate.
Wait. Rewind that. Really. So what people got brought to a place that's mystery?
Well, we were Ghanaians, didn't it? We was originally Ghanaians and Nigerians and stuff, and then they took us from Africa.
From all over.
That is one of the biggest lies. I believe. Listen.
This is where the mystery.
You believe, but you're telling us it's a lie. You believe.
Can I say? No, it's not. It's more than a belief. It's more than a belief.
Go on, brother. Go on.
1 second.
I believe.
1 second.
No, wait. I know. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's it. It's done.
Okay, so Mag, we can't hear you when you speak. So please turn up your volume or something.
I don't know about volume. Basically, this is the mystery. I say people come from. When I say a mystery, obviously it's West Africa, isn't it? And people are going to say Ghana, the name Jamaica, etc. But then people are going to say we were already on the island, this and that. People from various tribes from across the continent. So that's the where I get at where there's mystery. So what I'm saying is, there's a different series of events that lead someone to say, yeah, I'm British.
You know what though? I would say I would add this in addition, Mag. I would say it will be impossible to escape the fact that to some percentage of our DNA and some percentage of our heritage is coming directly from Africa. So regardless of whether there was people there before, regardless of whether there was Jamaicans and Mayans and we mixed up with them, we're all one people now, innit? So we still gotta understand that really it's an African thing, innit? It's Africa where we're hailing from, innit? It's bare African culture we're dealing with.
You know what? You know what, Shifa?
We're really dealing with only the food. If you want to talk about food, maybe actual when you talk about the culture, the way we speak to each other and communicate, the way we look after ourselves and take care of ourselves, even the way we prepare food and stuff is very African, bro.
I say most of the food is just a few certain products.
Okay. One second. Meg, can I ask you a question, bro? Yeah. Mag, whatever. Cool. Mag, cool. Thank you for my dyslexic self saying that. But anyway,
welcome for e-brick.
Cool. But anyway, listen. What I wanted to ask you, is are you saying that black people, like do you believe that Columbus found America or all of them places there?
He found it for himself, yeah.
No, do you think he discovered it, or do you think Africans have always been going there?
Yeah, you can't discover something that's there. If somebody puts you in the dark for a bit and then you come back out, you're like, "Oh, remember this?" That's your business.
No, I'm saying the way history. I'm not saying what you. I'm saying how history dictates.
That's him and his people's experience.
Safe.
They stumbled
but it's taught internationally that Columbus found Americas. He stumbled like it was a land that wasn't known before him.
Oh shit, they've got this.
I'm just saying. But the oldest boats were made by Somalis, so it's like, yo, we've been transporting. Listen, we've been transporting giraffes to China before they knew what giraffes were. Do you know what I'm saying? That's East Africa. So I could only imagine what West Africa were doing.
Hey, bro,
You
can
get what
I
I'm
ask you a
saying to you?
question? Can I ask you a question, no, D-Block? Because you said that, yeah. You said this. I'm just gonna quote you first. You said Somalis were the first ever boats. Now, how long have Somalis existed, please?
Somalis have Somalis. Look, Somalis.
You know what you're doing, though,
Listen,
Shukriya?
wait. 1 second, man. Stop, man. Can I answer the question? He asked me a question, please, bro. I got you, sis. All right. So in Africa, we have two brothers, innit? I kind of name it like Cain and Abel. You get what I'm saying? So if you're talking about Sudanese, and it's not only just
No,
what
no,
I'm
no, no. I'm
saying,
not
yeah,
talking
it's
about Sudanese.
DNA.
I'm talking about Somali.
No,
Let's
wait,
not talk about
no, wait,
Sudan.
listen, no, because Sudan are Somalis. No, listen,
No,
Somali
don't
is a
do that.
name.
Don't do that.
Bro, listen,
Don't do that, bro.
listen, what I'm
don't
saying
do
to
it.
you.
No, we're not gonna do that now.
Got
No,
him.
please, can you guys listen to me, please? Can I just answer and then slay me? Let me.
I'm gonna interject. So
Go on. Go on, Axel. Go on, interject.
No, you said Sudanese are Somalis.
Yeah, no, I said no. I'm not saying Sudanese or Somalis are Sudanese. I'm saying we're the same people. We're Kushites.
But you're not.
If you check out, if you done a DNA test, most of us are the same shit.
No.
I'll be honest with you. It's the same way when Ghanaians do the same shit. They're surprised that they're Nigerian and they're this and that. You're the same. Like, these borders were given to us. No, we had no borders. In Africa, we had no borders.
And I heard some Somali brothers up here talking about they ain't black, and they was talking about Arab. So what the hell has that got to do with
But listen. This is all names. Look, we can say I can say, you know, right now, yeah, bro. I can say I'm English. Yeah, I'm English, innit? I'm English. But it's your DNA that lets you know you're this. Like, for real,
No, you know you fucked up, man, because you can't trace Somali back far enough, because they don't exist in certain time periods.
No, of course, I agree with you. I'm saying to you. I'm saying to you, East Africans, whether it's Sudanese, Ethiopians, or Eritreans, or Kenyans, or Rwanda, or whatever, we are Kushites.
No way. I'm not a Kushat.
Yes, you are. You're Eritrean.
No.
Yes, you are. So what are you, Arab or something? So what are you?
No.
So what?
I'm
so what are you?
Tigrinya, yeah? I'm Tigrinya.
Tigrinya is your tribe. It's a tribe that is part of Kushite. Kushite is the overarching.
No, D-Block.
Yes,
no, listen, I'm telling you, I am not a Kushite. I'm a Semite.
D-Block. If you take the K and the U off of Kushite, that's what you're chatting.
Yeah, dickhead. Yeah, I'm like a dickhead. I don't know. Yeah, Mr. Deal.
Listen, yeah, D-Block. Yeah,
I'm just gonna be quiet, bro.
No. I'm just saying, in D-Block, not all East Africans are Kushite. They're not. There are there's a lot of Cushitic speaking people. I would say that, but they're not Cushites. And you're one of them. And you are one of them, D-Block.
There's a lot of Italian DNA out there as well, man. There's a lot of Bob Dylan's DNA bubbling around out there, man. Let's not lie about this. Bo Derek and them, man.
It's weird. You know the black thing is tricky, yeah, because you can go on Clubhouse, yeah, and you can get Americans telling Jamaicans you're not black. We're black. Black culture. What does black culture consist? That's their argument. It's like anyone can make the arguments. I've realized Jamaicans get bullied by Americans. If you go on Clubhouse, yeah, Americans are like, you man are immigrants. You man always come New York. You man need us. Go back to your country. Like, they tell you the same bullshit that Jamaicans say in England.
No, D-Block, slow down, brother.
100%.
Let me ask you a question. Let me see if you actually know what the hell you're talking about, because the first civil rights movements in America, some of the biggest ones are Jamaicans.
I know.
What we
But
doing?
guess what? Guess what? They won't listen. I love when Jamaica says it. I love when you guys say this. But listen, my brother, I'm not against Jamaicans. I'm just saying. Listen, Marcus Garvey went to Jamaica. Jamaicans didn't want to hear it. He had to go to Americans to get some support. So even though he is Jamaican, he didn't go on. Wait. He didn't go on. He didn't say, "Yeah, blood clot, yeah, man, I'm Jamaica, man, trying to make." He was talking American. He was acting American. He was trying to appeal to Americans. He wasn't talking like blood clot, yeah, man, need to take out the thing down, you know. He wasn't talking like that. He was talking straight. No, bro. He is Jamaican born. Yeah, his mom and dad. But the way he was,
yes or no?
acting American, not acting Jamaican.
No one knew he was Jamaican. I never asked what accent he spoke in. Was he educated?
It's like me saying, Iman, a Somali woman did with Michael Jackson. She did remember the time. Yeah, she was the first. She was the first black woman to make makeup for black women. No one talks about that. No one talks about it. It was a Somali woman, the first black woman to make makeup for black people. Yeah, Iman. She was in Do You Remember the Time? Egyptian. Why did Michael Jackson have a Somali woman and not a Nigerian woman or a Jamaican woman? Because he knows we're Egyptians. We are the real. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, so we're not saying, oh yeah, she's the first, bro, she's American to us. To us, we're not even trying to claim that. We're saying, man, stay over there, you're American now. But you guys, anyone that's Jamaican, even if they don't even represent Jamaica, act like Jamaican, talk Jamaican, all of a sudden, oh, you know my man, he's Jamaican's out. Bro, man, law that. Jamaica didn't want to hear him. The reason why Marcus Garvey went to Harlem is because Jamaicans weren't hearing him. They said, fuck off. Do you get me? Let's get it straight, bruv. Do you get me? He wasn't acting Jamaican. He weren't talking Jamaican. He weren't talking patois. He weren't doing all of that. His mom just gave birth to him and she just happened to be Jamaican. And now Jamaica want to hang on like some fucking... like some beggars. Man ain't begging it to E-man because she's Somali.
Are you finished?
She's the first Somali, she's the first black woman to make makeup. My man want to talk about Rihanna.
Listen,
bro, allow it, bro.
I'm hearing what you're saying, yeah, but either way, he's a man of Jamaican heritage and he had to teach Americans with the knowledge.
No. He weren't. No, but stop implying that he was teaching them like he was Jamaican. He weren't coming on no Jamaican wave. He weren't even talking Jamaican. No, but stop implying that he came on some Jamaican wave.
Listen, that man understands and accepts his Jamaican heritage. Whereas, you know, you got like a Mo Farah, for instance. Listen, Mo Farah, for instance, who understands and accepts his Somali heritage, but he runs for England, remember? So that don't make him not Somali, does it? Talk to me.
No, I don't. No, it don't. But we're not. But Somali. Wait, listen.
Answer this question
first. The difference is
he's not on TV talking in a Somali accent, is he? No more than your boy Chunks.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Cool. You're right. But listen, Shifa, you're missing the point. But they wait. They are not acting like, or we're not acting like, they are the Somali savior. Or look what this. When we don't talk about Chunks like, yeah, he's some Somali savior. But Chunks is just Chunks, innit? He just happens to be. We don't say, oh, look what Chunks on. He's Somali. He's Chunks, innit? He don't do nothing for Somalis. He does absolutely nothing. Chunks does absolutely nothing.
When you're ready, you're gonna blow smoke up Chunks' ass because you're gonna say, well, that's one of our
maybe. No, Shifa. I'll be honest with you. Look, I'm always honest with you, Shifa, because you're my brethren, yeah. Bro, maybe on an argument thing. You're right. On an argument thing, on an ego thing, yes. No, come on, man. You know. But in real life, he does nothing. He's a pussy. He like big up him and his family and what he's doing. He don't represent Somalia. He's just a Somali doing his thing, bro.
Brother,
He says he big up. Listen, big up Jamaicans because at least Jamaicans say that they're Jamaican. He doesn't even say nothing like that.
Yeah, he does. But brother, when I hear you or I hear Chuck or I hear Modine, you lot all sound like the same guy to me, man. You're all on the same energy, and yeah,
Modine's a funny character. I can't believe you're comparing it to Modine. I can't believe you said the madman.
Got the same energy though, man. Come on, man.
Nah,
you're not actually like strict Muslim energy, are you? You're not really strict with it, and I think that I get the same energy from.
But you what you want me to be hijabbing them and some fake niggas?
No, I'm just saying you're not taking it like that. You're not taking it serious, but it's not like you're not emphasizing on it in every movement you're making.
Yeah, because I don't want to lie. I can be like Muhammad Hijab. I know how to do that. I know how to be like Muhammad Hijab and the man.
Like you man are cultural.
You know what I'm saying?
You're cultural Muslim.
No, it's not culture. What? So is Muhammad Hijab? What's Muhammad Hijab? Is he a cultural Muslim or is he a proper Muslim?
Well, he would claim to be a fully fledged, Quran.
No, forget what he would claim. What do you think of him? Because he's got Andrew Tate. I wouldn't have Andrew Tate on. I just think these guys are puppets.
I'm just going by your own renditions of yourself, and from what you presented, you don't seem to be the Quran wielding type. That's everything has to be by the Quran.
No, because I'm always searching and I'm always trying to bear. And I'm a bad person, bro. I'm a bad person, bro. I'm not a good person, you know. I'm a bad person. I've done bad, so I'm not like Hijab and them man that can just act like they're just good peoples and they just get fans. I can't do the con man. I'm not on the con man thing.
Thank you. So you're admitting it now. I told you.
No, I'm not even like Modine. Modine's a con. He's a con man as well. You don't even get. Look what he's doing, brother. You think I'll run around, man? You think I don't give a fuck about like a Somali? You think I'll go to America, run around fucking KSI and this and that? Bro, I don't care about your meals. I don't really care. Wallah, I don't. Honestly, don't. Yeah, it would be nice to have meals. Don't get twisted. I'm not saying I'm a dickhead. I'm saying I don't want to run around a man and chase a man just to get that and act like a dickhead. Like, I don't want to do that. I'm good for that. I'm saying, every man wants meals. Yes. Every man wants to live better. Yes. But I'm not willing to act like a dickhead
Have you ever stopped being a Muslim before? Like for a day or something, or like for Christmas. No. I don't know. Talk to me.
No. One thing I can say, I've never stopped believing in God, even if I wanted to.
Have you celebrated Christmas?
I've celebrated Christmas with my Christmas brethren.
So, how do you celebrate Christmas as a Muslim? Did you just have to stop being Muslim for a couple of hours?
I buy big up her soul, but I buy my brethren, her kids, presents. Because I know she's a single mum. Do you get what I'm saying? So I bless them, innit? Because she's done a lot for me when I've been on my face. She let me sleep on her sofa. Do you get what I'm saying? So and I'll be honest with you, she's half Jamaican, she's half Irish. Do you get what I'm saying? She's mixed, but I know it means something to her and her kids. So I'm willing to, because no one else, no Somali, no one was willing to take me in that time. She was willing to take me in.
Oh, you see when you say you were sleeping on her sofa, do you mean like, like Eddie One, like, is it Marvin's sofa or what? He was on someone's sofa. Do you mean like that kind of thing?
Nah, she's not a B. She's a proper beanie. She's elite. She's not attracted to me. She's attracted to Jamaican guys, isn't it? Yeah, but she's elite. She's half Irish, half Jamaican. She's definitely my brethren.
Okay.
I would even say brethren. I would more say family. Like, so her kids mean a lot to me, and for her to feel good, it's her kids, innit? So I would go over there and I would celebrate with them. Her mum, her family. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm bringing some present for the kids. It's only right, bro.
So did you
Like,
give
I
the
don't
kids their
know.
first pack?
No, I'm not gonna tell you what I got them, but I got them. I get them stuff in it. I have to in it.
You send them out to do errands.
I could never do that.
Are
What do
you
you mean
sure?
send them out for errands? Like, bro, like you fucking crazy, bro. I don't chat to her kids. Why would I chat? Like, I say hello, like chat to her. No, I chat to her kids normal, but I don't chat to her kids. Like, hey, yo, Schiffer, you're weird, bro. What do you
You're
mean
buying them
send her
presents
kids on
and stuff,
errands?
man. You're buying them presents
No,
and stuff. You're
I'm
sleeping
giving
on
it
the
to their
sofa like your
mum.
name.
Their
You're
mum gives
sleeping on
it
the
to
sofa
them.
like your name's
No,
Eddie
I
One.
give it. Listen, I give it to their mum, and their mum gives it to them. I don't give. I don't do all of that. I don't do, bro. I don't do none of that weird shit.
I was
I
only
give it to their
joking with you,
mum
man.
to say thank you. No, I'm
So
being serious because she's one of my best friends, bro.
when you were sleeping on her sofa, her man never had a problem with that.
She never had a man, bro. You know how Jamaicans are like, they just pop the thing and keep it moving.
No, that's not what Jamaicans are like, but I'm hearing
Well,
what
this
you're
Jamaican
saying.
did. This Jamaican did, though, innit?
No, but this Jamaican was half Irish, so that might be the Irish coming
No,
out.
she's half Irish.
That's what you.
He's
I
full
just said the same
Jamaican.
thing.
The baby father is full Jamaican, bro.
Don't matter, man. Now, what did he think about you
What
being
do
in
you
town?
mean? He's never there. He's got baby. I've never met the guy. He's never there. He's never been there.
This story sounds.
Yo, when he.
I know. No, you're in
Hello.
the show, so just look.
Hello, hi, good people.
Yo, what's good?
Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, how you
People?
doing? You alright, brother? Hello.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Well.
Yeah, not bad, brother. What did you want to say?
Well. I bet he's a porn bomber.
That's crazy, man. Why do people do that though? I don't even get that part.
They want to be famous.
No, I just want to meet them niggas. Like, I want to know
Oh,
what makes you.
yo, brother, what you doing?
No. Wait, you gonna tell me why or not? I might tell you about your country.
You want to meet the porn bombers?
Now you know what? I need to say, Kimo, man. Kimo never comes on stage the pussy. The biggest pussy or Jamaican I've ever met in my life. He will chat the most in the chat. Never comes on. Kimo, man, come up here, man.
Chemo, not chemo.
But I'm taking the piss out of him. I want him to come up here and correct me. You get me? Stop chatting about me like a little bitch, man. Come up here, man. We wanna hear your voice, man. Yeah, I bet your voice is squeaky and shit.
We know how he sound, D-Block.
No, but I don't know, sis. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, you know what? Kimo, whatever his name is, but he's my brother, We always joke. He's always, he disses me more, but no one clocks it. And he knows this.
You make it easy for people to diss you. You know that, D-Block, yeah?
I want them to diss me, man. I'm the main character.
Yo, Winnie.
Yes, hello, you good people.
Yeah.
Hello,
Good,
you good
Winnie.
brother?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you? Winnie.
I'm sorry, the suspense is killing me, man. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Say no more. So what's really good though, Axum, man? How's science life, man? How's the lab treating you?
It's a lot. It's a lot, but it's fine. I'm okay.
But listen, Shifa though, on a real note though, like, how do we get in our bag?
You know
yeah?
what, Shiva? This is on you, yeah.
No, Shiva. No, I wanted to ask Shiva real questions. Yeah, Shiva. How do we? You know what? Yeah, we always get the short end of the stick, like as black people, innit? But how do we connect to each other? Because we always do these little joke things, and people think that we're being serious. You know what I'm saying? About Jamaica, Somalia, Nigeria, but really, we always Sudan. We always get the whole end of the stick. Get me? Like, bro, how do we get our black people to do us, bro? Like in general, like whether they're American, whether they're Caribbean, whether they're West African, North African, South African, Central, East. You know what I'm saying? Like, or even Brazilian. My Brazilian brothers that holler at me sometimes. They're like, yo, we listen to you, man, on the.
Yes, hello, good people. I'm Wayne. I'm Steven's friend. How are you people?
You're right there, Wayne.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
I'm all right. I'm doing good. And you?
Yeah. Not bad.
Where you from?
I'm from Zim.
Okay, big up Zim. Big up Zim, man.
Big up.
Oh, thank you. I'm good.
What do you think about Somalis making the first ever boats?
Somalia. Do you know about Somalia?
I know the.
Tell them.
I know the place.
Yeah.
I don't know much.
Tell them.
Yes, I know Somalia.
Yeah. Apparently, they made the first ever boats, according to our brother D Block. What do you think about that?
They made the first ever boats when the first ever boat was manufactured in Somalia.
The boat.
A boat was manufactured the first time in Somalia in history. So just ask him what he means.
Sorry?
Ask him what he means.
Sorry. What does it means?
Do you know what a boat is?
Boat is.
Do you know what a boat is?
On the sea.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Apparently, Somalia is the first place to ever make them.
Oh, in Somalia.
Yeah, this is what D Block is telling us. Do you think this is true?
Is it true?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
You got like obviously not like this English isn't your first language, obviously.
No, he's a friend of mine, Shifa.
What's his name?
Winnie.
Winnie or Winnie?
Winnie.
Winnie. Okay.
W-E-N-N-Y.
Oh, Winnie. Okay.
Yes.
I've never heard that one before. I've heard Winnie, like Winnie the Pooh. I've heard Wendy, but I've never heard Winnie.
Winnie, okay.
What does that mean?
Your name, what does it mean?
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, nice to meet you anyway.
My father just gave me. So I tried to search, but I didn't see anything.
So can you tell us any interesting facts?
I don't know the meaning.
Tell us something. Tell us something interesting about Zimbabwe that we might not know.
Talk to me about Harare.
Oh, Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is good. It's good.
Is it better than England?
No, England is better than Zimbabwe. England is good.
Tell him why, Winnie.
Because in Zimbabwe, politics destroy everything in Zimbabwe now. So everything is bad in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have a wife?
Sorry?
Do you have a wife?
Yes.
In Zimbabwe?
No.
My wife is here in England, but my children is in Zimbabwe.
Okay. So have you just got one wife, or do you have more than one?
One.
Oh, good. So you're Christian. I think we lost him.
No, hello, Shiva.
Now I was asking, is he a Christian, brother?
Are you Christian, Winnie?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Okay.
So what's happening, Steve? Anything to share with us?
Yeah, well, Winnie's my friend. He's come here since last November.
No, I think one of them wanted to ask me a question.
Go on.
No, I think one of them wanted to ask me a question. They were like, something. But sorry, Steve, mate. Did you want to ask me a question, or do you want to say something?
Our signal is bad. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I can hear you now.
Hello? Can you hear us?
Yes.
Loud and clear, mate. Go ahead.
Who was going to ask a question?
I think I thought you was gonna ask the question, mate.
Our signal's bad here.
I was under the impression that you was gonna ask the question.
I got a question for you, D Block.
Go on, Shiva.
So D Block,
go ahead, mate.
Again, yeah. Obviously, yeah, I've heard from some of the sisters that if you're
I'm not a scholar, by the way.
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah.
I heard from one of the sisters that
Go
if you're Islamic, yeah, then the men them have to provide for the women, yeah, and the women get to keep all of their money for themselves. Now, my question is this: if both Muslim parties who are part of the marriage are living in the UK, for instance, and are both signing on to benefits,
yeah,
is that really fair?
Okay. No. I mean, you know what? No, that was that is funny. That is quite funny. That was quite smart as well, and unorthodox.
Come on, man, you know
unorthodox, but like he does this. But what the point is, when these rules were made, I don't think in Muhammad's time they had benefits. So obviously benefits is out of the way. You know, benefits is a new thing. It's I know, new world thing. Like I mean, different countries call it different things. We call it benefits in the UK, but benefits didn't exist in it. Obviously, tax didn't exist. Not too long ago in the UK. In England, not too long ago, tax didn't exist. They used to tax the rich. Then it went to the poor. Then it's remained with the poor. You know how the story ends. You know how the government go on, one step at a time, but they get all rule. You know what I mean?
I only asked the question because I thought about it one time, yeah. And
but in Islam, there is.
You got to think, if you're the man in that relationship, you got to pay all the bills, you got to pay for everything. By the time you paid for everything, you probably got £0 and pence left. And then, like, your woman ain't got to spend a penny on you. So how does that's not going to work, is
it? Exactly. But you know what? With Islam, yeah, they've made it in a way where I have to think. So it's like you might say something, I might agree with you right now, but in a couple of days I might have another answer for you because I've done some research. Does that make sense? So like, Islam and religion in general is so complicated that someone can ask you a question, and if you're not well versed, you're not a scholar or something like that, then you're not able to answer. But I might be able to answer you in a couple of days. That's how religion is based in it. It's not just straightforward. Otherwise, there would be no debates. Do you know what I mean? Like people have been debating before I was born and after I'm dead. That's how long. There's so many religions, like, and this is what religion does, isn't it? But at the same time, religion can be enlightening, but religion doesn't work on the basis of, oh, you ask a question today and it gets answered today. It's more of a, you have to go through the verses, you have to go through this and that and regulations and whatever, and then you find it, yeah. But yeah, I'm having fun in general in life because I've got this guy. You can hear him in the background. I'm going to mute.
So D Block, are you married?
Are
you married?
Now my son just came from heaven. He's 8 months, so he's saying whatever language that is. I said, no, that's the most appropriate answer is this. Yeah, he's 8 months. He just came from heaven.
Can I ask you a question?
You know, babies, they're innocent. It's the most honest answer you're gonna get. Not calculated. My baby said, "What's the answer?" So my baby
He wants to ask you a question. Be quiet.
Hello, can I ask you a question?
Most definitely, brother. Come true. Come. Go ahead, brother.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead, brother. We are ready.
Sorry, I want to ask you, England is a good place to live?
It depends on
it depends on what you're looking
Is
for.
England
It depends on what you're looking
good
for.
place to live?
It depends on what you're looking for. What are you looking for? No, it's not who's asking, it's what you're looking for.
No, I'd say it depends on who's asking.
Is England good place to live?
It depends on what you're looking for. What are you looking for?
Okay.
What are you looking for?
What are you looking for? It depends on what you're looking for.
The memo D Block.
I'm looking for green pasture.
Yeah.
What? Say it again. What did you
Green
say?
pasture.
I'm looking for a green pasture.
Yeah,
What's
you ain't
green
really gonna
pasture?
get.
What's that?
You're unlikely to find a lot of land that's inexpensive.
I am looking for a green pasture.
What's green pasture? What does that mean?
You want to go Canada? You want to go Canada if you want green pasture? Or go Sweden? Go Sweden. My sister
I'm
Axel,
looking for
Norway.
a
She knows about
green pasture. Yes.
But Axel, tell them where the green pastures are, man.
What does green pastures mean?
Because you live in the green pastures,
a
man.
good
You're
life.
there.
But Shika, what does it mean?
A good life.
Yeah.
A good life.
Yeah. Land and
Yeah,
wealth.
it's comfortable. Come to Sweden. Or Norway.
This is a place for a good life.
Is this place have a good life?
Yeah, you can have a good life here.
Is this a place to have a good life?
Is this place have a good life?
Yes, it has a good life. It has a very good life as long as you're a good person and you're good behaved and you're good at
You will
work.
have good life.
Yeah, you will have good life if you work hard.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you will. Big up, my bro. Nice to meet you as well, man. I hope you're settling in well.
What is your name?
Oh,
Why
what is
you
your name?
silent, though, man?
Thank you. Thank you. What is your name?
Schiffer.
Thank you. What is your name?
Schiffer.
Ah, nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you, my friend.
Oh.
So you doing anything good for the weekend? Is Steve taking you out anywhere?
We're playing snooker, Schiffer.
Are you playing snooker, are you? Are you any good?
Yes.
When he's good at pool, but I'm better at snooker because he doesn't know snooker.
Okay, say no more. So you're cheating, really. You're trying to make him play snooker so you can have a chance of bloody winning, isn't you?
Actually, yes. And when he's now laughing.
Yeah, I know that old
Because he
chestnut,
agrees
mate.
with
I
you.
know
He
that old
agrees with you.
Come on, man. That's what my uncle used to do.
when he's from Harare, so ask him about how things are in Harare.
How are things in Harare? Tell us about
When
Harare.
Things are difficult because, like now, the situation in Harare, in Zimbabwe, we don't have currency right now.
You don't have what?
Current.
Currents. What's
Yeah,
that?
Zimbabwe
currency.
dollar.
Currency.
Yes.
Currency.
Currency. Yes.
The
Currency.
currency is not worth anything. Is that what you're
We
saying?
don't have. We don't have.
It's not worth anything.
Yes.
Yeah, he agrees.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Yeah.
but Zimbabwe's got gold mines and all sorts of things. You can't get some gold or get some precious metals, man.
Yes, there's gold, diamond, many minerals there we have in Zimbabwe.
So if I come to Zimbabwe with you, you can show me where the diamonds are.
Yes.
Do I need to buy some guns?
But
He's saying it's a dangerous place when
yes, it's a dangerous place because of there's army there.
Tell Schiffer. Exactly what you just said.
Yes, it's a dangerous place because there's army. Army.
Oh, we need big guns then. We need tanks.
Yes.
Yeah, we need tank for that one there. That sounds crazy. So you can't just get the diamonds then. They're protecting it.
Yes, it's protected.
Okay. So are there places that are not protected where we might find some diamonds?
Yeah, some people in that place they go because they pay to army to enter the place.
Okay, so you have to pay to get in there. Is it loads of white people in there?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
Do you know these people when? Do you know these people?
I'm never going there.
No. So when he wouldn't get involved with that, that's what he said.
Yeah. No, but that is obviously because it costs money to get in there, and if you don't find no diamonds and you just spent money, some people are going to feel really hard up. It's especially seen as the currency is not worth much. But for someone who's coming from the outside and maybe he's got a bit of wealth, it might not cost them an arm and a leg to go in there and look for some diamonds. And if they come out with anything, they're nice, and they're rich.
What he's asking you, is it dangerous? Is it dangerous to do this?
To go to
Tell him.
It's very dangerous, yes.
No, it can't be that dangerous. The white people out there,
Especially
man.
if you don't have it.
They got in there, man. Hey, Steve, you probably got a cousin or someone who's
Tell
been
him
out
about
there.
the white people in Zimbabwe. I've got friends from Zimbabwe since the 1980s, Schiffer.
Yeah, I know they've been in the gold mines, man.
What he's asking you, what is the situation with the white people in Zimbabwe? Tell him the politics.
White people, no, they are in Zimbabwe. They are men in Zimbabwe. They are doing farming, but because of courage in the situation, especially in politics now.
So are they struggling as well?
They're not much.
Not the same.
Because most of them, the white people, they are millionaire.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was right.
What he's just said is the white people is rich. The white people is rich in Zimbabwe, but the black people, is poor.
Yes. Some are rich, some are poor.
Some is rich, some is poor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends because of politics.
And what does that mean for the balance of Zimbabwe? Does it mean the black people are friendly with the white people? Or
yes, they are friends.
Or tell Schiffer.
Yes, they are friendly. We are friendly with the white people. And they are good people. Signal.
Don't know. Ask him, can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Well, tell them how Zimbabwe is.
Zimbabwe is good, but because of politics, Zimbabwe is bad now.
So people are saying
Especially
that you guys have
if
inflation, like a super inflation going on.
yes, because now we don't have currency. We are using US dollar now in Zimbabwe.
Wow, US dollars.
Yes, but it's not much to people.
Okay.
You want to drink? Yes, sir. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
The signal.
I have. I'm not. Steve, the beer's there.
Yeah, I'm going to get it.
All right. Yes, hello.
Yeah, hello. So you lived in Harare?
I use yes, but now I'm